Hey, welcome to the back tube.
I'm on the wrong wait. Okay. Sorry.
Great start. Great start, everybody.
I was on the stream screen, not the StreamYard screen. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to end the intro. No, I don't. No. It's if I touch it, it's going to end the stream. Sticky paws off. I'm looking right at it.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, y'all. Okay. Here's what's going on. It's a little different. Daryl is working. He's on his way home, and he'll rejoin us. And we're down a few numbers tonight. So it's us right now. Yay! We're here. We're here. God dang it. Now my nails are wet. Hang on a minute.
What?
They didn't dry fast enough. I put a quick top coat on them. Massage. Fair warning.
She's going to be gone for the next 5 minutes.
Fair warning. No, I'm here. I'm good. I'm good. All right. Well, oh, shit. Hang on. How do I? There we go. Y'all, I've got all the power right now. And I'm like, okay. All righty. Should we say hey to everyone in chat? Then we can figure out what the hell we're doing. Y'all good with that?
Yeah, let's give it a go.
All right. Charlie, thrust brother number one. Thrust on, Charlie. So good to see you in here tonight.
Thrust on, Charlie.
We've got Snort the Poopus Kurber. Or as Rings of Power would say, it's Snort the Poopus Kurber. How well humans and other critters. Hey, Snorty. And we got Forey. Hey, Forey. And we've got Scott Westbrook. Hello, Scott. And Scott, I sent you a link if you wanted to come on. We're just chilling tonight. You're more than welcome. And Hail Southern Viking says, Hail VacTube. Good to see you tonight. Let's see. Yes, blame Arwina. Absolutely. And Smudge too. You could blame Smudge too. So, hey, Jester.
Hi.
Oh my God, Lena! It's so good to see you, Lena. Ooh la 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 la. He says Leighton gay. Yeah. Well, we don't claim to be anything different, do we? Not at all. And Hellion's here to kill some brain cells. I mean, hello, Hellion. How are you tonight? Yeah, we're all killing brain cells. Yes, Isaj, you are right on time. You're in the right place at the right time.
I have brain cells.
And
I-
we have a brain cell. David Glenn, good to see you. How are you? And yes, we did get the warning. We did. I'm being good. Hands to myself. And I think that's everyone, y'all. I
Well,
will, Hellion, I promise. I
we've
will
also
do
got the
my
Rumbles.
best. Oh, that's right. We're on the Rumbles too. Are you on
That's
there,
something I
Chester?
can't
Can you
see, I
see?
Yeah, I've got it up. I've
Okay.
got Darth Arlena's in the chat. Hello, my love.
Arlena, we miss you.
I don't see
And
it.
we owe Scott a thank you
Thank you, Scott, for supporting the channel. Thank you so much.
for $10
Really?
over on Rumble. He says, "Good evening to all my friends."
Hell yeah.
Aw.
Good evening, Scott. We appreciate that.
Much love, bro.
So what's up, y'all? It's Friday.
Uh,
What are we doing tonight? It's Friday. I don't know what that means. It just means it's the weekend. I could stay up late with absolutely zero guilt.
I do that every day.
I want to. It's like I'm a night owl and I like to stay up late, but for some reason, I've gotten to the point where it's like, oh, it's midnight. I need to go to bed. And then I stay up for another hour just doing fuck all, doing nothing, just enjoying the night. But then I think, well, I got to get up early in the morning because the cats are going to get blah, 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 blah. It's a whole thing. But Saturdays, I tell everyone in this house, I'm sleeping in. I don't care if you're feline, human, paranormal type. I don't care. My ass is sleeping in. So,
I heard agreed on that. Leave me alone.
it's like, yeah.
Stop poking me. Go away. There's water in your food dish. Go ahead.
Exactly. Well, look, I've got 2 food dishes and 2 bowls of water set out for them. One in the front of the house, in my office, because I have one cat he's getting up there in years, and the kitchen's all the way in the back of the house. It's the very last room of the house. So he doesn't want to go all the way down there to eat and drink. So, but then they all want to eat and drink in the office. So I'm like, go to the kitchen. There's food in the kitchen. Go, go, go. Because you're eating all Bucky's food. But other than that, right, Snorty? Damn straight. I really want to hear it again. I want him to come back. I really do. And if he ever comes back, y'all, I'm going outside with my phone to record this. I want y'all to hear this thing. Angriest damn owl in existence. Oh, he was like, hoot, hoot, hoot. I mean, he was, and he was sounding angry and mean, and it's like he was looking right at me. That's how it felt. But that's it, Lanu. That's what I need to do. All multiples of them. Anyway, yeah, it's Friday, and I'm chilling, and I'm just going to enjoy my Friday, because why the hell not?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I'm just upset that I've run out of cheesecake already.
Oh, you had cheesecake?
Yeah,
I had cheesecake the other night. Yeah, I had. I wolfed that shit down literally, and I mean, it was like 3 cuts, stuff in the face. It was gone. I needed that piece of cheesecake so damn bad. I was like, I'm going to eat you right now because I need it. Comfort food. Get in my belly. I even tweeted about it at like midnight.
Tweeted.
It's like, I damn deserve this cheesecake, and I just inhaled it in 5 seconds flat, and I got lots of amens for that too. People were proud.
And Arlena says you should have named the owl Mark.
Oh, shit. I should. We'll call it Mark. But yeah, I haven't heard it since. I have heard owls that I thought might have been it, but no, nothing like that. It was something.
Owls.
Oh.
And it would have been just like my husband to do that too, to influence that. Because he'd always said, look, if I ever come back to haunt you or to communicate with you, you'll know it by the scent. Because I love roses, and he's like real roses, not the artificial. Sometimes artificial rose, y'all, is just nasty, but real fresh rose flowers. I love that scent. And then, of course, his spirit animal, and now mine, is an owl. And that damn fucking owl sitting out there hooting and just, I'm like, what the hell?
It's like mocking you or something.
So, yeah, jury's still out because it hasn't been back. And Chester,
What?
the nun face. It's the
Oh,
nun face, y'all.
Oh dear, yeah. From
Could be worse.
You know, since I've been sleeping alone, some of my favorite scary movies I haven't been able to watch yet. Like The Conjuring, the first one, the first and the second one, actually. I love the second one too. Those are just two of my favorite go-to, kind of weird but comfort scary movies. If that makes the Annabelle series, I fucking love them all. Even though some aren't that great, I don't care. I love it. But I haven't really been able to sit down and watch them like I used to. Before I could watch them by myself, get all good and scared, and go snuggle with my late husband.
I like
Now I'm like,
Insidious. Or not
well,
Insidious, the first one was good.
yeah, that was good. That was
The
good.
other one I was thinking was oh crud. I can't place the guy's name in it. Where they like he's got repressed memories or something. And they like have him put him under and they have him go into his mind or something. Or
The
no,
first one?
yeah, it was like the first one. But like the third or the fourth one was called like Red Door or something.
Yeah, I've only seen the first one. No, that's not true. I did see the second one.
I
Where
can't remember the name of the movies though.
It's been a while. Wasn't the second one, or the first one ended with a twist, and then they explore that twist in the second one?
Yeah, pretty
think
much.
So.
Okay, yeah.
Stir
Those
of
are the only
Echoes
two
was
I've
really
seen.
good too. That's when they hypnotize him and tell him to open his mind up, and he starts seeing all sorts of freaky shit.
Open your mind.
Yo,
Yeah.
that lady in the first one, that old crody lady. Oh my God, she was nightmare fuel. And it wasn't that she was bloody or anything. She just, I don't know if it was the way they played with the light, her costuming, her acting. It scared the crap out of me. I thought it was really well done.
Probably a combination of all of the above plus the sound.
Yes, yes, the sound. I agree.
Because music in movies is, or should be, very strategically played
Yeah,
to enhance the mood you're going for. So if it's a spooky scene, you want spooky music. If it's an action scene, you want action music.
absolutely.
And
You
if it's a
don't want
ballroom scene, you don't
happy.
want action music.
Right, right. Happy, circus music. Although some circus music might actually work, but happy. You don't want happy music when you're trying to show someone how terrifying the scene is.
Yeah.
You're not going to play YMCA. It just would not have the same effect. And Scott, I hear you. I won't watch it anymore. I've seen it once or twice, when I was younger, and I'll pass. I'll pass on The Exorcist. I like Scream. I like shit like that. But like I said, The Conjuring. Ooh, we got Buff Gandalf with us, y'all. Hello, Buff Gandalf. How are you?
See, he's contributing. He must be near a toilet.
Hey, Claude. How are you tonight? Snorty. The Exorcist is one of the best comedies ever. It's just so light and fluffy.
And seriously, on that note, that's why I prefer Repossessed.
That's
which was the spoof of The Exorcist.
The spoof, right. I was going to say comedic version. I don't mean it that way. But yeah, the spoof.
It is hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious.
Didn't Linda Blair, didn't she reprise her role in that?
Possibly. I can't remember.
She was in one of them, I thought. Or maybe it was a lookalike. I don't know. But
the only actor in it I remember was Leslie Nielsen. Which just says it all. Mr. Naked Gun himself. That's a good movie.
Speaking of naked guns, Daryl says he is not on the toilet. So that's good to know. Did you really, Snorty? Ooh, chills.
And I never said he was on the toilet. I said near one.
Well, what movie I actually thought was really good? It's a paranormal horror. is because I thought the story was intelligent. Now, weird freaking name. It's a haunting in Connecticut too, in Georgia. They're in Georgia, y'all. It's got nothing to do with being in Connecticut. So
They're
that
from
was
Connecticut.
kind of, I was like, what? But it was, I guess it was like the second story in the anthology. But it was actually really, really good. The story was good and solid. A lot of, good jump scares, an intelligent haunting as well as an evil haunting. I mean, they had kind of everything in this movie. And I enjoyed it. So I have not, Scott. Have y'all seen Saturday the 14th?
No.
I take it, is it a spoof on Friday the 13th, I'm assuming?
Arlena left us a little message over in Rumble.
Okay.
She says, my granddaughter was watching Phineas and Ferb when she realized that Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated equals DEI.
Oh my God! Kina got it! That's awesome. That is awesome, Marlena. Georgia is pretty scary. Yes, it does have rated owls and haunted bathtubs. It really does. Well, supposedly, we're supposed to have some of the most, of course, I think every state does, but I was unaware of this. One Halloween, I looked up like haunted places in Georgia, and apparently some freaky shit's happened here. Who knew? To me, it's just Georgia, but yeah, freaky stuff has happened in this state.
I think every state's had a lot of weird, freaky things happen to them, but yeah, you're
I
all
agree.
right.
And I've kind of been going down a rabbit trail about the area, the Appalachian Mountains. Y'all, I had no idea. No idea. And this is coming from locals, okay? I've seen locals say, yeah, there's some freaky shit out here. It's not just scary tourist stories, although, of course, the scariness does help bring in the tourists. They don't deny that. But a lot of them are like, I live out in the woods. At night, I lock my fucking door and I don't open it for anything. If you hear noises out there, you ignore it. And I've been hearing stories over and over and over from people who live there that are like, some freaky shit around here. Things that we can't explain. And I'm wondering if a lot of our local folklore, like American folklore, came out of those stories.
I'm just saying there's a reason Bethesda placed Fallout 76 in the Appalachians.
It's trippy. Hey, Wade.
There's a lot of freaky shit that goes on there traditionally anyway. And
yeah, and I had no idea that it was like, I mean, I knew, and Daryl's on his way. He's working, but he said he'll be here soon. I knew like, shit, I just squirreled. What was I going to say? Oh. I knew about like the theory, not the specific theories, but I knew that, for tourists, of course, you're going to go there. Ooh, I survived the Appalachian Mountains or whatever. But I had no idea that the locals were so sold out on that. It's kind of like when watching the Blair Witch Project, the locals in the story are all up about the Blair Witch. Well, that's kind of how these people are. They're like, yeah, no, weird shit. Lock your door. Don't come out. There's so matter of fact about it. It's like, okay.
And Arlena says, Savannah and New Orleans are reported to be the most haunted cities in the U.S.
Okay, I didn't know Savannah was one of the most haunted. I knew that it was very haunted, but I didn't know it had that high caliber. That doesn't surprise me one damn bit about Savannah. I love Savannah. I think it's beautiful. If it wasn't so damn hot, I really wouldn't mind living there. It's gorgeous. But it's freaky too. It really is. Apollomies!
Hey,
Y'all! The dad joke queen has arrived. Hello, Apollomies.
No pressure.
Oh, I
No
almost
pressure
did it
from me.
again. It's like, gotta get my words right. But anyway. Okay, Scott, that's cool. I just saw that is absolutely cool. All right, I got all these tabs open. Hang on, I need to find out. I need to come back.
Oh no. Well,
You need to close some. Not this one.
Here we go.
Don't close this tab.
I'm
we
not,
might
I'm
be
not.
seeing you guys later, so she's got all these tabs.
I couldn't find StreamYard, so I'm like, where the hell is it? It's buried.
That's why we're going to disappear.
If we do, y'all, I do apologize in advance. Seriously, because I'm like, Daryl, get here fast. I don't like having all the power. St. Augustine in Florida is
We
also
have no
haunted.
power.
I don't. It makes me, ever since I closed down his stream that time, I've just been paranoid it's going to happen again. And it's kind of like the Streisand effect. The more I think about not doing it, the more I'm likely to do it. So I'm
Dude.
trying to just stay calm and carry on.
That means you're staring at the X with the mouse icon, thinking I should click this.
It's like
But
the
I really
big
don't want to, but I need to
in-stream
click this.
button, that big red button in the top right-hand corner is just taunting me. And I'm like looking at it. And full transparency, y'all, I told them I did take a gummy. By the time we were in back, it hadn't kicked in yet. And I'm like, it's one of those, you don't know when it's going to kick in. Well, I think it's kicking in because I'm not kidding. That red button is like, press me.
Click me.
And I don't want to.
Click me.
Castle Grayskull Arwen does not abide.
Yeah. You should see what my He-Man figures are doing.
I don't want to see what your He-Man
I
figures
still
are
have
doing.
to highlight this. I love this. Isaj says he Uno reverses at the sound of banjos. Brother, yeah. Let me tell you. If it's dueling
No.
banjos, I really would be like, no, thank you.
I'm a big lover of the redneck loop.
That's right.
No matter.
I hear you, Daryl. I know it's tempting, but I'm not going to do it. I have more willpower than that. I have more control over myself. Just because I know I want to do it doesn't mean I'm going to let myself do it.
No touchy.
No touchy, no touch. Oh my God, I need to watch that movie again. It's one of my favorites. Okay, is it Appalachia or Appalachia? I've heard it said two different ways.
It
And I
depends on who
don't-
you talk to, I think.
Yeah, I don't like mispronouncing things. I really don't.
I
you
don't
know.
care. I'm English. I pronounce it how I see.
I
and that's it.
know, but see, my maiden name is 10 letters long. So I grew up with every fucker under the sun mispronouncing my name. And, after a while, you just get used to it. But it made me very sensitive to be sure and try and pronounce other proper names correctly. Because I know it's just like, yes, this is how you say it. You say it exactly how it's spelled. And they're just like, and I'm like, no, but all right.
That
Thank you
doesn't
so
look
much.
how
I mean,
it's
I just
pronounced.
look at Newfoundland as a great example. That I've been told about 5 different pronunciations of Newfoundland. I call it Newfoundland. I don't give a shit.
That's
Yeah,
fair then.
that's-
No, you have a point. That's fair. If everybody else can't agree on how the hell it's said, why should you have to? That is fair.
Yeah, exactly. It's Newfoundland as far as I'm concerned. I don't care.
Snorty, it's not Dutch. Actually, it's a Croatian name. I won't tell y'all what it is, but I will say the first part sounds Italian, the middle part and the last sounds Slavic. And from what I understand, I haven't done a deep dive into this, but at Croatia at a time, there was a lot of Italians, there were a lot of Slavs, there were a lot of Croatians. It would just kind of became I don't know the history of it, but
Long live the
names
Roman Empire.
changed. Yeah.
A melting pot.
So it is a very foreign name and it's a very unique name. Everyone in this country who is named that, we are somehow related. That I have found so far. That's
It's
how
a
unique it
fuss.
is. It's but what? No,
That's why I
no,
said pizza sauce.
no, it's not
I
that.
thought it just was like pizza
It's
sauce.
if I wasn't paranoid about freaks, I've already been doxxed once. My actual
Yeah. Don't actually disclose it.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, no, hell no, I'm not gonna. The app is okay. Is it Isage? Is it the Appalachian Mountains or Appalachian Mountains are in France or France? Don't know. Oh, we have a dad joke. Okay, we don't have music. I could do music, Jester, if you want to
think-
take it.
I think that's actually the second one.
Oh shit, Apollomies. Okay, hang on. I'm sorry. I'm yakking. I'm in charge. I look every way. I need to pay attention. Okay. Okay, this is one.
Yeah, it is the first one.
All right.
The punchline finishes on her next.
Okay, I am ready. I am ready. Jester, you want to read?
Dad joke by a
Do,
Polynesian
do,
minion.
do, do, do,
So
do.
I was in my room and I saw a
Do,
group
do,
of
do,
10 ants
do,
just
do, do,
running
do.
frantically. I felt
Do,
bad,
do, do,
so I made a small house for them out of a
do,
cardboard
do,
box.
do,
This
do,
technically
do,
makes me their landlord,
do, do,
and
do.
they are my 10 ants.
Yes! Ants. Nice! Oh, Daryl, get here. We need the music. All right, I'll take this one. Polymy's minion dad joke. I was heartbroken when my wife told me that my 5-year-old son was not my son. Then she told me to pay more attention at kindergarten pickup. Okay, I love that. I love that. Have I? Well, but not by. I've announced where I live. I think I've doxed where I live.
Hmm.
Have I said mine? I don't know. Anyway.
I don't think you said your actual address, but yeah,
Yeah, right,
said,
right.
said everything but.
And then I hear Arlena, Arwen, look over here. She'll say something to divert me or try and she's like, God, I gotta fucking look after you. You need a babysitter.
I'm trying to fill the role. I'm just not as good at it.
I'm like, I know, I do need a babysitter. Oh my God. But anyway.
Our win
Yeah.
sitter is a full-time job.
The problem is I just start talking and see, I assume everybody has got the good interests at heart. Until I'm proven different or shown differently, I just will assume someone comes in good faith. Well, no, that's not true. I have learned since that is not true. They do not always have your interests at heart, and they do not always come in good faith. So I have to be careful. Yes, the ants might demand maintenance. And hello, DJ Ronnie G. Good to see you. I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that. Ooh, Vori, you want to take this dad joke?
No, I'm good.
You're good? All right. I'll start again. Polymy's minion. Dad joke. Never play tennis with a cymbal. Why? It makes a terrible racket. Oh my God. That is great.
I think Hisage has one now.
Okay. 2 women fighting in the tavern. Oh my God. I'm fatigued already.
Check 5.
Jester, you want to take a Saj?
Sure. Isage Melody, dad joke. A man once gave his wife his grandmother's bracelet. She asked if it was stolen. He replied, no. Why? She responded, pointing, then who the hell is DNR?
Wait a minute. Oh, I get it.
Do not resuscitate.
I was like, what? I don't get it. Do not resuscitate. I get it. Oh my God.
Yeah. I have a DNR.
Dead. Ugh. All right, I'm looking through the banners to see if there's any. He does have background music. Oh, but it's sound bites.
Yeah, he doesn't have, like you were saying, he doesn't have a soundboard, so it's limited.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me go to comments, not in stream. It's right above it. There we go. Gets to roll the drunk.
Jesus.
It's my turn. You did it last week. I want to roll the trunk. And yeah, Hellion, it took me a moment to noodle that out. Oh my God. Anyway, y'all, how have y'all been?
Fine?
Anything fun going on?
Not
We have
especially.
to play catch up.
I'm all caught up. I'm good. Nothing changes.
I think the most I've done is watch that new Predator thing that came out today.
The movie? Was it the movie?
Yeah, it was like, what, Killer of Killers or something?
Is it any
Like an
good?
animated, like, arcane style movie.
Mm.
I
Oh,
don't care
okay.
too much for Arcane's artwork, or animation, but overall it wasn't bad.
Hmm.
But ching. Oh, okay. Let's see. All right. Wade says, "What do you call a happy cowboy? A jolly rancher." Nice. Oh, and look at David swooping in with all the tea. Ex-wife yelling at current girlfriend at a children exchange. Oh my God, nothing to see. Oh, that's oh God. That
Jeez,
is terrible. In front of the kids, never a good thing.
no.
Never a good thing. But you know what? Every situation is not equal, so
DNV and Domino's. Good combo.
oh my God. That's great.
Then again, my DMV is next to a bar.
Oh well, I guess it yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
It's
really.
like, oh, you're gonna be about 2 hours before you get to my number. I'm gonna go schlong it up over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get
And
wasted next
wait,
door.
and Wade, what do you call a goat on a mountain? A hillbilly. I love that one because I like billy goats, like hillbilly goats. They're cute.
That's awful. Still laughing. Still awful.
All right, Chester, you want to go for this one?
All right. Apollonie's minion. Dad joke. Wolf, are you drinking out of a skull? It belonged to a man named Philip. What's in it? Vodka and orange juice. It's a Phillips head screwdriver.
Ew! Oh my God. I
Works.
kind of love that.
Yeah, me too.
And if they really want to get warrior about it, they'll do a little dash of prune juice because it's a warrior's drink in the Phillips head screwdriver. And Wade says, what happens when you piss off a Southern woman? You get your bell rung. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, I've only been seriously pissed a couple of times in my life, but I swear to God, I didn't even recognize myself. And one of them was when I thought my kid was being bullied, and he told me, and I never got a call from the principal, nothing. Now, it turned out there was an exchange between the two of them, and they were both held culpable. But I was like, nobody, I don't give two craps who you are, what you are, is going to put their hands on my son. And he was like, well, Mr. I was like, no, it's not going to happen. Did you deal with the other boy? And he told me what happened. And I was like, okay, I will deal with my son on what he did wrong. But to this day, I am telling you, that does not give that kid an excuse to put his hands on my kid. Am I clear? I mean, I was like, it was like an out of body experience. I'm like, who the fuck is this woman? But I'm like, no, don't mess with my kids. And then do not tell me about it, school.
Yeah, they're
It's
great.
your job. If you're going to reprimand my kid for something, I damn well better know about it. And if someone's going to lay hands on him, I damn well better hear about it from you, Mr. Principal. I mean, y'all, I didn't play with that. So that
Yeah,
felt good.
they don't really like telling parents what's really going on in school.
No, and I was pissed.
I
I'm
had
like,
that problem quite often
jeez.
growing up.
Hey, T-Nice Gamer. Hello, hello.
Hey,
Good to
Dennis.
see you tonight. And we got another dad joke. A Polymies minion dad joke.
And
I
you're on fire.
didn't realize how bad my driving was until my GPS said, in 400 feet, do a slight right, stop, and let me out. Oh my God, I love that one. I mean, Snorty, look, that is the way, and I get it. If either one of my children does something wrong at school, then yeah, they need to own that. They need to make it right. I'm not one of those parents where their kids could do nothing wrong. My kids are 50% me, 50% my husband. I know what they are like and what pushes them and the boundaries they push. But at the same time, it's like if you are going to call my kid in for doing something wrong and discipline him, I need to know about it from you, not from him. Yes, I want him to tell me, but he told me after the fact. I needed to know from them after the fact. You know what I mean? So that was like, I didn't play with my kids. And there was another time with my daughter where she did not get in trouble. She wasn't the one in the wrong, but she was being creeped out on by someone in a pretty aggressive way. And it had been going on for a week. And she finally broke down and told me there was this kid creeping on her. Well, they have cameras everywhere. Well, I was told that the camera only got part of it, and no, I was not allowed to see it. I was like, excuse me? I said, what's going to be done? I have a right to see it. That is my kid. These kids are minors.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but you don't have a right to see him. I'm like, if he is committing something that is against school policy, yes, the hell I do. And what's going to be done for her? You're going to talk?
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, this is unsatisfactory to me. My child is being pressured. She's not happy. It's been going on a week. What the fuck y'all going to do about it? Again, out of body experience, y'all. And Arlena would have been so proud, Jester.
You don't mess with the mama bear. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Not when I feel like, especially if something is not being done that needs to be done, or I need to be informed of something, then I will handle it. And my husband was like, hell fucking yeah. You handled it, because he's like, do you want me to come with you? I'm like, no, you've got cancer. You don't need the shit. I will go up and deal with these people. You stay comfy. It's like, I'm not going to drag him out of freaking cancer treatment to go deal with this shit. Hell no. Anyway, sorry, I digress. I totally digress. But so yeah, y'all, I can get mad under the right circumstances. I can clock a bitch. But I normally don't, because like I said, I think
ooey.
Yeah, and it's hard to counter that. I need something really that I feel an injustice has been done to counter that. But I will if it, I do. So yeah, Wade was right about the Southern Belle one. He was very right, especially a Southern mother. We don't play. But enough about my kids and my seemingly dormant temper.
Dormant. Yeah. Okay.
It only happens once or twice a year, and that's legit.
Don't make her mad. She turns green.
It's legit.
I'm just saying. I've played Fortnite with you. I've been on the receiving end of that temper.
I've had a little bit of gaming rage. I admit. Y'all are all bad influences on me. That's the problem. I've watched y'all for years, gamer rage, and I'm like, ooh, that felt good. The first time I did it, I'm like, yeah, I see why they do it. It's power. But
until you break your controller, and you're just like,
oh.
But it can be. Oh my God, it can be. I mean, that's very true, Isaj. That's very true. But he knew enough about, my annual temper that he knew I was going to handle this to both of our satisfaction. But yeah, he would have reamed them upside and down the other, and he wouldn't have tempered himself. He would have been like, "Oh my God, you got me out of my bed. What the fuck? What is wrong with you people? What are my kids doing? What didn't you do to help them?" I mean, he just, yeah.
And quite right too, in my opinion.
Yeah. And again, look, they did some things at school that we were like, oh my God, you're so grounded. So we were very fair about that. It's not that I don't believe any child can do no wrong. I think there are very good kids, and I think there are very curious kids that are always going to push that limit. And then there are kids that just don't give two shits. I do believe it's a gauntlet. But a lot of that is how parents handle them, how parents teach them. No parent is perfect. We made our own share of mistakes. But at the end of the day, I want my kids to know I always have your back. I may not agree with what you do, and I may not even like what you do, and I may have to discipline your ass for it. But I will always have your back. You tell me the truth, we're good. We're always good. Just tell me the truth.
Yeah, tell me the truth, and I promise to be fair.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll promise not to be mad because, some shit's going to annoy me. But,
exactly.
Tell me the truth and I promise to be fair. Lie to me and instantly, no, you get as harsh a punishment as I can find.
I mean, that trust is broken. Yeah,
Exactly.
You got to build that trust back up. And, when parents have good relationship with their kids, that's easy to do. But you have to make sure your kid learns that lesson. They feel that pressure. I need to be truthful, definitely, because I almost blew it. Mm-hmm. They need to feel that pressure. All right, Jester, take it away.
What? Who?
Dad joke.
Oh, follow me, minion. Dad joke. Me. How much for the angry lawn gnome? The old sale lady. That's my toddler.
I love that. Oh my God, I love that so much because those angry lawn gnomes. Bleh. It's my toddler. Freaking love it.
Then I would say, lady, your toddler needs to shave.
Isaj, I turn red when I Hulk out and it sounds like a cannibal corpse concert.
Oh dear God, I've been to one of those.
Hey, the Stanleys, how are you tonight? Snorty says it's 3 p.m. time for the Arwen hour of anger. And, it feels alien to me, but at the same time, sometimes I think we all just need to get pissed off, raging mad. Not necessarily wreck anyone with it or take it out on anyone, but just for the experience. Because if you are correct in your anger, if you have a reason, a reasonable, logical reason to be pissed off, yeah, that shit could get you, it can get you to say some things you might not ordinarily say, particularly as if you're a marshmallow. But it'll get you to look that principal in the eye and say, I don't think so. I am not happy. You need to fix this and make it right. And then go home and go, what the fuck? So, habitual line steppers. Oh, we got another one. All right, Apollome's minion, dad joke. I hate it when people say, act like an adult. Have you seen adults lately? That's horrible advice. Yes, it is!
I was laughing on that.
We've all been on Twitter and seen that shit go down. Yes,
It's so true.
is. Y'all. Okay, topic time.
Uh-oh. Oh dear.
What has literally, and this is an honest question, I know some of what contributed to it. What has happened to the mentality of adults today, in general, overall, as far as spurging out on social media?
Social
way that
media?
they do.
Well, they think they can get away with anything. They don't have any consequences for anything that they can say online.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. It all starts with those fucking participation trophies.
Oh yeah, in the 80s, yeah.
That was the beginning.
Yeah, I've been saying that too.
It's just insane. It's like
when you don't
nobody
teach
knows
people
how
how
to
to
police
lose
themselves anymore.
Well, I mean, when you don't teach people how to lose gracefully,
Yeah.
which is a necessary life skill, because life is unfair and it's going to shit on you a lot.
That's a really good point.
You need to know how to lose gracefully.
That's
when
a
you
really
don't get
good point.
taught that as a toddler because of participation trophies, it puts everything after it out of whack.
Did you ever watch any of like the UFC fights and stuff?
I've watched a few.
Like when Ronda Rousey lost her first time, like how she just pouted and stormed right out of the ring. It was just like she was the most disrespectful loser you could imagine.
Yeah,
Who
but
Ronda Rousey did was
yeah,
but she learned from that, and the next time she lost, she wasn't quite so bad.
Okay, good, because I'm like, she is bearing Hot Rod's colors. She damn well better behave herself unless it's in character.
It was pretty embarrassing how when she lost and how she responded to when she lost. She lost. And then she lost again. And it was pretty much the same thing. She stormed off the out of the arena, and even Joe Rogan was like, "Dude, what's up with this?"
She got better though.
Yeah, cause she went to wrestling and she could just win all the time without losing.
Well, it's not just that you can win all the time; it's that you know who's going to win when you walk into the ring.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And Wade, that's a good point. Moonshine doesn't turn people into somebody they're not. It just makes them forget to hide that part of themselves. I believe that. That's actually
say that about all alcohol.
That's alcohol in general. Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the only thing that grows in Atlanta? The crime rates. I can't lie. I mean, I'm about 2 hours from Atlanta, and there's a reason I don't go a lot.
Yeah, here in Cleveland for the participation trophies, they started in the mid 80s, early mid 80s.
And the new age on Rumble says, "Remember Tonya Harding."
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes,
Tonya
and
Harding
Nancy
and Nancy
Kerrigan.
Kerrigan. Yeah,
That was a shit show and a half. That's when
I remember
man,
that.
who knew the Olympics would get bloody? I mean, that
Yeah, that
was
was
like,
crazy. I remember like that happening live when I was a kid. Like
God. That was
craziness.
like, damn, in figure skating?
Yeah, the crowbar, like the whole like,
Yeah.
like dang man.
And a
Yeah,
Polymies minion dad joke. I've decided to cut back on being sarcastic. I solemnly swear to only be sarcastic on days that begin with T, like Tuesday, Thursday, today, and tomorrow.
yeah.
I know someone who lives by that.
I solemnly swear to abide by that as well.
I think oh, hey, Snow. Hello, Snow Dub. And the lovely Sherry. Hello, Sherry. And we also
No.
have Jay in chat.
You guys are live on Rumble, right?
Yes.
I
That's
hope
weird
so.
because I'm not seeing any of the comments. If there's any like popping up and
You might have to actually open
Hot
the
Rod,
chat.
Roddy Piper, Hot
Rumble
Rod.
doesn't do that by default if
And
you're on
before
The
your
that,
phone or
original.
something.
it must have changed it or something. Because before, like a couple weeks ago, it was still showing.
Yeah, Little 5 Points. I thought about not too long ago going there and seeing that area, and then there is shit. What is the other area? There's another kind of trendy, hippie. I can't remember the name of it. It's like a small Little 5 Points. Those are the two places I love to go. They've got a great crystal shop there that I wanted to go scope out some new crystals, but
Well, like Swarovski.
I didn't go. More like
That's
rose quartz.
okay. I know
Yeah.
Swarovski is expensive now.
Yeah, no.
Or it's gotten more expensive since when I started. Like when I used to buy it, like in the late '90s.
Yeah.
Buy a little thing, $100 back then is probably like what $700 now.
My God. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
expensive. No, this is like all kinds of minerals, all kinds of crystals that have been mined. Some polished, some
Okay.
raw.
Like a natural
Yeah,
rangers
yeah.
type store.
Like they'll sell anything from a tiny little, pebble blue
Geodes.
lace agate to like a massive ass, from
Yeah.
floor to ceiling amethyst geode
Oh,
kind of
those,
thing.
yeah, those
And
things are.
everything in between. They sell jewelry made out of crystals there. It's one of my Zen places, and I haven't been in 100 years. But I got to
We
drive to
used to have,
Atlanta, and
we used to
Atlanta
have,
also is the
store like that.
world of the 1,000 one-way streets, and they're all fucking named Peachtree Street. I am not kidding. And where we gauge things by landmarks, like turn left at the Big Chicken, or turn right two roads down from the Varsity, and I'm going, yeah, there's this massive chicken. It's this wooden chicken. It's like a KFC chicken in Atlanta.
It's just funny.
See,
that she's
I
like,
am
"Turn
not
left at the
kidding.
chicken."
David
It's
knows.
funny.
It is 1,000 Peachtree Streets, one-way streets, and landmarks. So
It sounds
that's
like,
why there's 1,000 Peachtree Streets, because nobody fucking goes by road names anymore in Atlanta. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little, but no, that's how you operate, and I can't stand it. And then you've got Spaghetti Junction to get into Atlanta. Fuck off with that. I think we got that from Louisiana. We got it from some other state, that idea.
If I
And I'm-
You
visit
got that,
people, I'm letting
you got that
everybody else
idea
try
from
it.
England.
it's your fault.
Yeah.
You're the fault
Yeah.
of Spaghetti Junction, then, Jester. I put it all on you.
Yeah, the first, I believe the first one was in England. Yeah.
That makes sense, because it is like, you need to know what you're doing on that, or it is just going to be...
Yeah, the one in England is freeways,
Sorry, I can't help it.
main roads, roundabouts, and they all converge and mix. And it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's square manhole covers. What the fuck is up with that, David?
What the fuck?
Georgia's weird, but Atlanta is a weird unto itself. And I love Georgia. I mean, I've been here all my adult life, even though I'm a native Floridian and I've lived all over. I've been here the longest, so I claim it. And Saj, there we go. One does not drive to Atlanta. Atlanta drives you nuts. Yes. And I don't know. I don't even like peaches. It's another thing that's going to make me lose my Georgia card. I'm like, no. I like Peaches Jolly Ranchers, and that's it. I don't like the fruit. I don't like it cut over ice cream. The texture of it weirds me out. I do like the scent, though. The scent is nice in air fresheners and essential oil. But,
some peaches are. Well, now, yes.
man, my late husband loved peaches. Peaches and watermelon. Those were his jam in the spring and summer. So I'd have to buy them for him. But, you know, poor man loved mushrooms too, but he never got mushrooms because I hate those things with a passion. I never buy them, and I wouldn't think to buy them. You know, when I thought
if you don't
about
like something,
it,
you're not intentionally going to buy it. So.
yeah. And one time he's like, "Are we having steak tonight?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Could you please saute me some mushrooms, pretty please?"
Yeah,
And I was
sometimes
like, "Yes, I'll add it to my list just for you."
But it depends on how the mushrooms are cooked. I don't like them like overcooked.
Sorry, Scott.
I've yet to meet a fungus I didn't enjoy.
Oh my God, y'all! Arwina Palooza 2022. We've got the water tower story on our streams. So
Yeah, that would be interesting, having some special mushrooms with a steak.
yeah, he loved it. He loved pan-fried steak with sautéed mushrooms sliced real good and mixed in butter.
I don't think you understood the mushrooms.
Oh, wait, which kind of mushrooms are we talking? No, his were just plain.
Special mushrooms.
Special, no, his were plain.
You're the type that you eat an eighth of them and you're just, you're not seeing normal stuff anymore.
Oh, y'all, I do have to tell you. Peach pie, Isaj, I bet you would like peach cobbler too. Because I do like a cobbler. Not peach per se, I like a cherry, but... and it's not really funny because he did not like any kind of drugs that messed with his head. He didn't mind getting stoned now and then, but he didn't like the serious narcotics that made you hallucinate. Well,
yeah, it makes you break reality.
Yes, and he had always said that, but you know, after his surgery, of course, they had him on frickin' morphine drip, directly. And he said to me, he was like, "I don't like this," and I said, "Are you okay?" Because I knew he just didn't like shit messing with his head. He's like, "Honey, I just saw Gypsy float in through the door, float in the air across the room and out through the window, and Gypsy was my white cat."
Oh, okay. See, yeah, you know.
I'm like, "Are you serious?" He says, "Yes, I'm actually saw it, but I know it's not real, but it's weird." So yeah, drugs can really mess with your head.
Oh yeah, one of my mom's friends, they put her on like some high level Percocet or some stuff in the hospital, and she was like tripping balls.
Yeah.
Whereas with me, they put me on this high level stuff, and I'm bored. I mean, I'm on Dilaudid every day.
Arlita! Okay, since Jester won't tell you, it's Appalachia. Is that like the Italian ch? The CI is ch or k? Like Appalachia Chan or Shan? Shin? Shit. Now I'm getting confused. Spell out phonetically the CIAN, so I'll be sure. Because it looks Italian. Like I would say that Appalachian. Okay, I got it. And hey, Arlena.
Hey, baby.
He never did come back, did he? He said he'd be right there, baby. He is in the bathroom. Shockwave doesn't like mushrooms. He says it is a texture thing. I agree. All of that. I also don't like mushrooms and onions on my steak. Yeah, I can't deal with the onions or the mushrooms. The mushroom, it's a taste. Like I don't like even mushroom soup that does like where you can strain them out. It's the flavor. With onions, it's just texture. And a cooked onion is stronger than like onion salt. I like the onion flavor, but mushrooms, man, I cannot on any way, shape, or form. The lay part is, I got the lay part right. Wrong. Okay. But it looks like lay. Appalachian? Did I say the lay better? Yes. Okay. Yes. Appalachian. Thank you. All right. Now I got it.
This is why I didn't try and pass it on, because one, I don't care, and two, I knew I'd fuck it up. So
I am on, how do you say that? Dilaudid? Dilaudid?
Oh, dilaudid.
Flooded.
Dilaudid? I can't take anything
Yeah.
with Tylenol in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't take Tylenol because it gives me a headache and it upsets my stomach. I found that out the hard way when I was in the hospital because they wanted to give me IV Tylenol. I haven't taken Tylenol in over 20 years. And once they
Wow.
gave it to me, I instantly had a headache and I had digestive problems more again. And I was like, yeah, thanks, guys. I'm in here because my instructions are,
Yeah.
bowel obstruction. So thanks for more intestine pain. Can I have my pain medication, my real Dilaudid, my hydromorphone?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was on that every 4 hours or some stuff, or every 2 hours for sometimes.
Oh, Palmy says Tylenol causes liver damage.
Yeah, if you take over 1,000 or 1,100 milligrams daily.
I don't get sick a lot. I don't get headaches a lot unless I've really been doing something to strain my eyes or something. But usually when I feel a headache coming on, I take 4 Advil immediately, and doesn't even, if I get it in time, it never develops, or it'll knock it out. And that's the only thing that works is 4 Advil at once.
I'm also allergic to ibuprofen. So when they're like, oh, here's pain medication, it's like, well, what can you have? And I tell them I can't have Tylenol and ibuprofen. They're just like, oh, crap. Because they're always like, look, well, once we give you Tylenol, it's a pain medication. I'm like, no, it's not. It's a fucking placebo effect. If you really know anything about that medication, it really doesn't do much.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of like a placebo. It does do some stuff, but
yeah. What is the active ingredient in it?
Tylenol? That's acetaminophen.
Yeah. Isn't that what's in Advil too?
No, Advil is ibuprofen.
Okay, well that really does seem to work on me. And now is that a placebo effect too, or is that like legit?
That one's different.
Okay.
Yeah, ibuprofen is an actual.
Yeah, it's an NSAID.
But
Arlena says nothing less than 800 milligrams of Motrin for me. Thank you, Uncle Sam. Yes. Oh my God, Arlena, the other day I read on Twitter this woman was going off on how terrible that she had to work that time of the month, and oh my God, the patriarchy was making her do it. If men only knew she was bleeding a gallon. I almost told that bitch, oh my God, calm down, take a Motrin. You are not special. And no, it has nothing to do with the damn patriarchy. The patriarchy was what kept our asses inside unclean that time of the month. Now we're free to go and do whatever we want, work wherever we want. Yeah. Take your damn Motrin for equality, woman. Drove me nuts.
These are the choices you make. You choose to have a career, or you can choose to be a stay-at-home mom and not have to worry about having to deal with people on your time of the month.
And it wasn't just that she was complaining about how much pain she was in and she had to wear a certain suit. I get that. We get bloated. Clothes are uncomfortable. To that sister, I can relate. But where she lost me was when she somehow made it men's fault. And I was like, girl, yeah, you need some Midol. A couple of them. Right? Stat. It's just pissed me off. I'm tired of men being blamed for every damn thing under the sun.
It's kind of silly, isn't it?
You're tired of it. Imagine
my ex still blames me for everything, and I just talked to her like the other day.
Yeah, Arlena's right. Oh, please, bitch. Try being in the fucking desert during that time. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Yeah. There are worse places to be, and it's got nothing to do with frickin' patriarchy. Patriarchy wouldn't have even let Arlena join the Marines at one point. So, bitch, what are you complaining about? You've got a job, and it sounded like a pretty cushy job where she had to wear like a nice business suit, and she had to present. She was dealing with customers and had to present herself, and she probably made some money, and she's up there. It's patriarchy's fault.
Like I said, that was her choice. She chose career.
Yeah.
She could have chosen something different for her life. She didn't.
And how many men get that kind of damn choice?
I couldn't join the military because of my disease.
And how many men wake up in the morning or when they're young go, wow, do I want to be a stay-at-home dad or do I want to be, have a job? Men, young boys are usually raised, you go out, you work, you provide for your family.
Yeah.
Women have a choice that men don't have. So spare me with the patriarchy now. Spare me. I'm done with that subject.
Yeah, my dad was not too happy with me.
I'm
Well,
just done with feminism in general. I'm
yeah.
all for equality. You want equal rights? Sure, I'm all for that. But let's not ignore biology.
Well, feminism has
Right?
become toxic feminism more than anything else, and they're blaming masculinity for everything when it's actually them that's the problem.
You know there's projection
Yeah,
when every single
Mm.
thing out of some women's mouth, I stubbed my toe, fucking patriarchy.
oh yeah,
I'm
that's your
going to
fault.
get my driver's license. Patriarchy better let me do it. Everything. I'm getting ice cream. Patriarchy, they were out of vanilla. I mean,
Even though they're
ev-
served by a bunch of women.
right. Thank you. It's just every damn and you talk about being weary. You talk
But
about
then,
fatigue. I've got
Mm.
feminist fatigue.
and then the other thing is they won't work the big construction jobs, but then they'll complain about equality.
And they
Well,
don't,
that's
Hellion.
what I mean.
I agree, but I'm talking more. I'm talking culture wise. The way little girls grow up, we dream of what? We dream of either being, meeting the man of our dreams or the woman of your dreams, depending.
You know,
The spouse, the partner of your dreams, getting married. We dream about our wedding, or we find something we really jam on, and it's a hobby, and we want to look at in our little kid mind, looking. I can do this when I grow up. I can do photography when I grow up, or I can, and that's or I can go to school or whatever. With men, you don't hear a lot, and I know it's more of a feminine energy to do that. I think that there is some inborn in women in our the way we're developed and our emotions and hormones and stuff, but men don't really, they don't have that discussion because they pretty much know I need to be a man. I need to do something for myself. I need to have my own mind. I need to have my own, whatever. They rarely sit there and
Mm.
think about what their tux is going to look like at 10 for their wedding. Not to say they don't, but I just think culturally, women in general, if we're able to have that choice, we will make a choice. You know what I mean? It's not like an assumption for us, but
I'm not
yeah,
even so sure
sometimes we do
with
have to
men.
work.
It's
I
a
agree.
cultural choice.
Huh? What,
You
Justin? I'm
know,
sorry.
so I'm not even sure with men it's really a cultural kind of
I don't think it
decision.
is.
It's more
Yeah,
of a built-in biological drive to
I
be
agree.
the provider, to be the protector, to be, you
And
know,
that's why,
nah.
when you have these guys coming out like that Gillette commercial where they fucking soyed every one of those men up, I'm like, no, 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 you are going against thousands and thousands and thousands and millions, whatever your number is, evolution of the male species. You can't
At least the
just
male's
soy
human.
down a bunch of men at once. It's not going to work. Men are going to be like, I don't think so. And you can't blame them for everything, too. You can blame a certain group of men that put some laws in that were bad because they were the lawmakers of the time. That doesn't
yeah,
mean every man is going to be behind that decision.
true.
It's ridiculous. Men
And
are
You
more
even then,
can't
enlightened
lump
than ever
everybody into
now.
one ball.
even with those quote unquote bad laws of the time, you have to look at what society thought was good at the time and put it into context. You can't just look at
Yeah.
it through today's lens, which unfortunately too many people do. They see everything through the lens of today, and when you look at things that way, everything previous is unacceptable because it doesn't hold up.
Right. Okay, who's been watching Crowder, Arlena? Who's been watching Crowder? I know you've been watching Crowder.
I'm assuming
That was
you.
both of us, me and Ollie.
Actually, I haven't. I keep forgetting he's on. So,
I,
I do.
I highly doubt it's me.
Let's see. Gun Bunny says, when I was 4, I thought I would grow up to be either a princess or a unicorn or own a unicorn. What a lofty goal. I love that. I wanted to be a marine biologist from as one of my first memories. I've wanted to be for as long as I can remember. We lived in Florida. I loved the water. A, though, I didn't know how to swim, and B, I was scared of the water, and I didn't realize to be a proper marine biologist, you really need to go out on boats and shit and deal with animals and their innards and their behavior, which the behavior part fascinates me because I love ocean documentaries and stuff. But when I got older, I realized I had enough self-awareness to go, you know what? This is a dream that I'm okay if it never gets realized because it's a great dream. I can enjoy the ocean on my own terms, without having to be afraid I'm going to be eaten by a shark every time I step in. Legitimate fear.
And then there's people like me who, when they were young, all they wanted to be when they grew up was a wizard. And we're not talking
I
Harry
love
Potter
that.
wizard. We're
I
talking
love that.
Gandalf. We're talking Merlin.
Yeah,
Yes.
the old school real wizards.
I wanted to be a
Yes.
real wizard when I grew up. I knew it was never going to
Yeah.
happen. Didn't stop me
True.
wanting it though.
And I get that, Hellion. I understand. But you know what? We do the best with what we have. And then we just, we leave it in God's
You are
hands.
right.
I mean, that's pretty much what we do. And Snorty says, I always wanted to be somebody. I should have been more specific. Gotcha. Oh my God, y'all. A wild
No,
JFG.
no. I'm just here to correct something. He wanted to grow up to be a druid. Not
That's
a
a lie.
fucking
I
That's a
was
wizard.
lie.
not going to
He
say
wanted
that.
to be a fucking
I was
druid.
not going to say
He
that.
wanted
I'm
to be
so
a
glad you
druid.
did.
I was so stoned, but I woke up for
That
this.
was so st-
No, I've never even been Jewish curious. Nope.
He wanted to be a druid. He is a druid.
Never been
There's,
Jewish. Nope.
there's pictures. There's pictures of him with his staff and his feathery leafy cloak. It's all true.
There's a
Oh,
puppet
shit.
and an emoji.
I love you, Stephen, but fuck you.
No, sir. Don't fuck the truth. You don't want to fuck the truth.
And Arlena, I
Fake
promise,
news.
I
Fake news.
haven't been watching him recently. Now, I'm sure he has said that in the past, and I've watched it and gleaned it from him in the past. But that's just how I
She
didn't
has
feel about it.
manhand, by the way. if you
I
wanna
do
hear from her.
not. I do not. So yeah, that probably did come from Crowder. And Arlena wanted to be a
hell yeah.
professional philanthropist.
Ooh.
Bullshit.
Well, she's got such a giving heart. That doesn't surprise me at all.
And Druid Jester wanted to be a real druid.
Never did. Never did.
I'm so
No.
glad you said that. I was like, you wizard, huh? You mean a druid?
Fatty.
I
Fatty.
did not mean a druid. No. I did not
Fatty.
mean a druid.
Fatty.
Hi, Steven.
Hey, fatty. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll go into people's houses at night and wreck up the place.
Well then.
oh my God.
I
Yeah, I
know,
wanted
we
to be a
found
lot of
wild
things after
JFK.
that. I wanted to be a. Oh my gosh, you did not. I wanted to be a torch singer at one point. Wear one of those, Jessica Rabbit kind of dresses and sing the torchy,
Okay,
romantic
Fatty, I love you too,
songs from
Fatty.
like the 40s, that kind of thing.
Love you too, fatty. Fucking bitch.
You can't hear her, but she's laughing right now.
I know
bet
she's
she
laughing.
is.
I know she's laughing, you fucking fatty.
Right, Jay, right. I just,
Fatty.
it sounded so great in theory. But when I got older, I was like, not so much for me. There's
Thanks, you
more
switched to
involved than I
crack.
thought. Are you okay?
What? I didn't say shit. I'm just
Making
kidding.
sure you're all right.
Oh, but I want to do it. No trouble.
Who's for?
Maury?
Put too much work into it, right? No.
What are you watching?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had the TV on the background. My bad.
We're hearing this
I
like
told you I was stoned. I just came in to correct the druid.
I
more.
didn't know if maybe something came on that you
That
didn't
was
want
Bob's
everyone to
Burgers.
hear.
I'm Bob's
so-
Burgers, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had Bob's Burgers on in the background. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh my
Nothing wrong with Bob's
God.
Burgers.
Yeah.
Isaj says, my younger brother and I once dressed up like Batman and Robin, and let me tell you, I look like the Baby Huey version of Robin.
That's disturbing.
Oh my God.
Nice snort.
The cat that is laying on me is the cat that doesn't want to hold or snuggle her but me. I also think I will be
Betty.
Oh, God Bunny. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I get it though. To me, my experience, and not that I'm trying to be a downer, I'm just trying to share the wealth of fucking experience I've learned, and I didn't even want to
All
learn
the
it.
depressing stuff.
But when I have found when cats turn 10, they can like live another 5 to 10 years, or that year something happens and it's within that 10 to 13 age range.
Yeah.
If they're going to go, they usually go very quickly, and it's usually very
Yes.
sudden.
If they hit 13, they grow wings and fly themselves to Taco Bell for the Tuesday special.
Stop! Shut up!
You can
Yeah,
watch Fairy
Cassie died
Tale
when
again.
she was 12.
Wait, you don't mean as the afternoon special, do you? That's
Yes.
the way I thought you did. Yeah, shut up.
The cats fly themselves to Taco Bell.
Yes.
Guys.
Okay, see, I was starting to give you the benefit of the doubt that that's not what
No,
you meant, and I'm
no.
like, well, no, that's exactly what he meant.
Yeah.
But no, I
Self-service food.
no, not mine. Mine be too gamey.
No.
My cats are too inbred. They
Get a
wouldn't
new
want
Chipotle
mine.
meal and stuff for the-
Yeah, but they're free range.
Yeah. That's free range.
Yeah, they
in
are
your
free
house.
range. That's
Yeah,
true.
they're
They've been
free
very
range.
well taken care of.
Yeah.
See,
yeah.
But see,
From-
Starbuck is 10. Starbuck is 10, so I'm starting to watch him like a hawk. And he has entered his grumpy old man stage where he just yaks and shitters and fusses and hisses and just gets on any other cat, especially Ramsey's, that gets
Shitters?
in his path. Starbuck, my oldest, he just turned 10.
What is a shitters?
Huh? What shitters? What are you talking about?
I'm confused.
I'm even more confused because
Are you what? Focus for a minute, Stephen. What are you saying?
I don't know what you're saying. You said so the cat has shitters. I'm like, what the fuck is?
I didn't say he had the
Yeah,
shitters.
you said. Yeah, you said.
No,
No,
I
you
did
did. No.
not. No, I did not.
You did say shitters. Yeah. that's
No,
what I was
no,
like.
hang on.
Chitters.
Chester.
No,
the
she
what?
said shitters. yeah.
Shitters. I did not say shitters. I said shitters. Shitters. Like,
You
yeah,
You just
shitters.
said. You just said shitters.
You heard shitters.
You
Stop
just-
it.
Not
Fucking
sure.
he
Ah,
activated
she's
my
like-
gummy. God, Stephen,
She's
stop.
like.
I
She's like.
didn't say
She's
shitters.
She's like shitters. I didn't say shitters. I said shitters.
Shitters. With CH, not SH.
You're saying shitters. I don't
No.
hear the CH. There's an
You,
SH in there.
it's your vape. You're hearing.
I am not
shitters.
touching anything in my.
It's-
How does my vape affect my ears? Am I putting it in my ears?
no, but sometimes the people
tell.
who buy
I
they might
can't inhale that way. But
misunderstand.
but anyway.
God, do not encourage. No, there's no encouraging in
He
this
said
dojo.
shit. She said
There's no
shitters. She did.
encouraging in the Hellion. No,
Yeah.
no.
I don't know what I heard.
Vori.
On the stream. it's
Vori. Vori, you heard chitters and you know it. You need to have my back.
I totally zoned out for that one. I just started hearing shit all over the place. So I was just
No,
like, whoa,
he-
what the fuck going on now?
All right,
We're talking about our cat's habits and shitters.
hang on.
They're, like,
Can we
pooping all
put
over the
this?
place
Can
now.
we put? Okay, you might have heard shitters, but
You
putting it in
said shitters.
context,
We didn't hear
it
it.
makes no sense. I
It does.
said
It means
he
a
was
vowel
a
problem.
grumpy man. Get off my lawn. When any other cat comes around him, he fusses, he whines, he chitters. Why would I say he shitters?
You said
He just shits in the middle of his fussing at them.
that's what I was
Okay.
confused
No.
about. Because you said shitter.
I mean, it's all shits and giggles until someone giggles and shits. Maybe he's doing
No, it's
the
all
cat
shitters
equivalent.
and giggles. No, Chester, it's all shitters and gigglers. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. See, he's doing the cat equivalent.
Shitters and gigglers. Yes. that's
None
like a cough
of my
party, right?
cats are incontinent. I want to make that very plain.
Not anymore. Those were
right
given to the
now.
those were given to the restaurant yesterday.
Steven, stop. My God.
They didn't know where they were. They just thought it was a new bed made out of metal and hot water.
Gun Bunny for the win, and it was a pumpkin. Hell yeah! She
No.
heard jitters.
It was not a pumpkin. You know it wasn't
was
a pumpkin.
a pumpkin.
It was a
Somebody
thing.
said that they thought it was too, that they could see my side of it. I forget who it was. Gun Bunny, was that you?
Was it the other drunk person in the lobby?
There was no drunk
Isn't
person
there
in the
drunk
lobby.
When isn't there a drunk?
Was it the
Who's
person
actually
that threw the
legitimately sober
feces
here?
before or after they got their order?
What?
They had a huge case of the shitter.
Stop it! My cats are not to be consumed.
They already
My
were.
cats are not to be confused.
It's not like they have a choice once they're at the
They
restaurant.
do. They're autonomous. They could say no.
He releases them into the wild with a sign around its neck saying, "Please don't eat." The wolves
Oh
don't
my
let them.
God. Stop.
Ones to worry
It's
about.
like
are the
Jack
owls.
Cousteau. but
Yes,
everything
it
goes
was
wrong.
Gun Bunny. See, she saw the pumpkin too, y'all.
No, she did.
And we can't share it here because, you know, it's
Yeah, but when
extreme.
nobody else apart from you two sees the pumpkin, there is no pumpkin.
But it
That's the
confirms. But see,
politics.
listen, that old expression, a million Chinamen can't be
she
wrong. I
backing
say
it
yes,
like
they
a
can be
fool?
wrong if only one of them's right. They can all be wrong.
Why
Or
are
at
you
least
None of them
backing
are
it like a
990
fool?
million, whatever. So we saw pumpkins. We're still correct.
Two of
But
mine
I-
are over 10. That's
I-
my cruiser. That's it.
I admit, once I saw it a couple of times, then I saw what y'all saw, and now I can't unsee it.
What, Chinese restaurant?
No, shut up. But anyway.
Golden Arch.
Oh no.
Ew! Now, I would be more likely to believe the Golden Arches would do that than Taco Bell. Because I don't like McDonald's as much as I like Taco Bell, so I refuse to believe the place that I actually eat could do something like that. But Golden Arches, yeah, they probably would. Their meat
I
is
feel you
funky.
liked well more than McDonald's. That's kind of weird.
What now?
What?
What'd you say?
Dinners?
Did you shut up? Did you say you like Taco Bell more than McDonald's?
No.
You said something about Taco Bell and McDonald's.
I was like, how can you like McDonald's more? I mean, Taco Bell more than
Oh
McDonald's.
my God, have you had their tacos?
But Taco Bell?
Yeah.
No, I just buy $30 worth of Cinnabites with the icing
Versus-
inside for diabetes.
Oh, those are good too, though. Those are really good. And see, the Big Mac is what I like at McDonald's. Yes, y'all, I'm a
I
Big
always-
Mac girl, whatever. But lately, the meat is gross. What?
I always thought it was a billion Chinese can't be one.
Okay. That too.
They can't all be
That
one.
too.
You can go right or you can go wrong. There's no right in between.
Look,
look
this
at this
thing,
pretty
I
pussy.
know y'all, I know some of y'all have not
The
accurately
goddamn
seen it
Mongolians.
because we've had to stop it.
They be eating my
I am not
Chinese.
listening. La la la. I am not listening to you go
Oh,
on
no,
about
it's
Chinese
Pee Wee
food.
Wong.
You are going to squirrel me. Stop it.
Hey, it's not my fault. You
I
gotta
forgot
be
what the hell I was going to say, Steven. Oh my God. Stop.
Wasn't that important then?
It was vitally important. It had to do
That's a
with
huge bitch.
that pixelized pumpkin. Anyway, Golden Arch, isn't that what you do when you wake up?
No, mine's more. Mine does a zigzag, but that's only because the kidney stone's stuck halfway in between.
Oh my God.
That's kind of. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I don't have a kidney stone. I was just making it up.
Yes, Taco
Okay, I
Bell
was gonna
does
say,
keep
so
one
sorry.
regular. I have to admit, it does keep you regular.
Yep, it's irregular. It turns you into the ass blaster for the new Simmons.
Turns
That's
us
what I
into a
should do instead of
sieve.
my actual medication. Has just
Where's
go to Taco
Daryl?
Bell.
Where's Daryl?
I don't know. Okay, wait.
Well,
Hang
He
on. Let me
must have
back
fell
up.
in.
He called me and said he had to be called in for work, even though they had already had somebody to cover. Daryl's a good guy. He went in. He said he had to go in, but he said he'd be about 45 minutes, and that was about an hour,
An hour and a half.
ago.
Probably. Yeah.
He came in for a little bit, and then he had to leave, and he said he was only 15 minutes from home.
Uh-huh.
And then he got in the chat, which told us, okay, he's somewhere where he could chat, and then he disappeared, so we don't know. So I have all the power, Steven. I have all of it.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
And I'm the
Yeah.
only one. And I'm terrified. So I am not
the
looking at
Albania
the big
takeover.
red end stream button is what it is. I'm not looking at it.
Daryl's
I don't
hiding.
know where it's located.
I think Daryl's the one ordering the special tacos.
Oh no.
The cat dog.
No, I refuse. Absolutely refuse.
And,
Oh,
I wouldn't
God,
put it
never
past
mind. Asajj, no, y'all can read that yourself. I don't want to know about your kidney stone habits.
What are you talking about?
Read Asajj's comment.
Never wake when you have a new kidney. Oh God, man!
See,
Wait, Melody. Why are you shooting it up at your face? What are you looking down and looking up at it and talk?
That's like looking down the barrel of a gun. Just don't do it.
Yeah. Why are you looking down and why are you making your junk look
Okay,
up? What is wrong with you?
these are
that's your-
questions we don't all need to know.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No,
Why are you bringing up the dangers of your eyes? I'm trying to picture this. I'm looking down and I'm holding it up. What? It's not a beer, bro. What the fuck
Look,
are you doing?
okay, I am going to say this. Some men are shaped differently than others. Now, I
That's
don't mean
not what we're
just
talking
that.
about.
I
That's
mean
not
the
what we're
way the
talking-
body is positioned. Maybe the eye is right there and he can't help it.
Did it fool you?
What?
Yours looks like a tap out of the wall.
I'm just saying. I don't know. That's why we
Yeah.
don't need to know these things.
Maybe
I have enough power on Steven's channel. I do not.
It
Oh
was
my god! I
deleted
don't-
last night. Don't worry, guys. We covered everything.
Yeah, don't let the power go to your head.
Anyway, yeah,
We
y'all
promoted
can figure that one
Chester
out.
instead.
Y'all can figure that one out. I don't have no experience.
Is this
with that.
shaped like a V or a W? Do you
Oh
like
my
have rivets
God.
like a camel? Like how the
That's
fuck
gotta
does
be
it
pretty
get? How does it put? I don't know. I mean, more like
Saj, can you draw them a diagram, please? Because they sound very fascinated.
No.
And can you do
I
it
mean
in chat?
something or a
Why
pie
is he
chart.
Why are you looking down and having it faced up at you? It's like holding a hose. Why would you do that?
That's what I said. Maybe some men, their torsos and heads are shaped differently. We don't know.
Are you saying he's fucking crippled?
No,
without saying he's
I'm not.
crippled?
No, where does cripple come into it? I said shaped
Well,
differently.
you said contorted.
I
What the
didn't
fuck
say
is that?
contorted. I did not. Steven, that's the second time you misheard me. I did
He's
not say
calling-
distorted.
He's calling you the Elephant Man.
That's not what I said. I-
You
shaped and
you got a
differently.
fucking Elephant Man penis. I'm so sorry. You got Elephant Man penis.
Oh, I know, good buddy. He's fine. He's fine. Asaj was the one who put it in chat. The men are just trying to figure out how the hell
Hey,
this
hey,
operates.
no kicking or muting me.
No, we don't.
We only do that to her.
All right, there's
It's
your
just
answer,
the rarity
y'all.
that you hit.
Was
The
more worried
ricochet.
about ricochet.
Oh, fair
Oh
enough,
my
fair
god.
enough.
There's a
Okay.
dick in the wall.
We I can't. I cannot. I cannot.
Dale, I didn't do anything wrong if you get a strike. From shitters
It's all
and
we
Red
need is
Queen.
fault.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's all good. We are good.
Yeah, okay, you got a little line.
Although I'm gonna have to go to the powder room. So
Okay.
and all right, for full disclosure, so nobody needs to fucking time me. I'm gonna go to powder room and then I'm gonna grab a drink and I will not let
Then I'm gonna
anybody
make
intervene.
a sandwich. Then I'm
No, I
gonna buy some
won't.
socks.
I'll be right back.
Okay,
I'm
note
gonna fall
everybody,
up
it
the
is
stairs.
122
Time is off.
when she muted herself.
She didn't mute herself again, did she?
She muted herself.
She did, but
Yeah.
will she
Should we all
unmute
change your
and come back?
icons to look like her?
I don't have that one. Sorry.
I don't have it either. We did that to her a bunch of times, didn't we?
I don't think I can even do that.
Remember when we
anymore.
put the
I'm not logged in.
stationary picture up and she thought her screen was broken, so she left and came back?
Yeah.
we took a screenshot. We took a screenshot of the StreamYards and we put it on top.
Yeah. I
And
remember.
then she left. And came back and thought then the whole time when we changed all ourselves to nipples, like she was having an internet problem.
The 3 nipples.
We've done that a few
Oh,
times.
we did so much fuckery on this channel. Oh my god. Most of it to Arwen.
Well, yeah, we're missing Daryl because usually he would be the other one that would control the backgrounds and stuff.
3 hours later. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
1 eternity later.
I don't have that sound bit. All I got this one.
It's gonna rain!
It's no relevance, but it works.
Is that the Black Cube weather report?
Yeah, it is. It's from Family Guy. Yeah. It's gonna rain.
Okay.
It's gonna rain!
Catch more of this on Rumble. No, I ended it a while. Wait.
What?
Do you hear her washing hands?
No, you
Not
barely
fully.
hear me take a hit.
Was that you taking a hit? Because I heard the sink running.
Yeah, you could probably hear me.
Oh, okay. I got it.
That was me
Whatever.
inhaling.
You run a bong through your sink?
No, that's just a vape.
Dude, hold it up to your toilet.
And I have a Bluetooth headset on, so you
Uh,
can probably hear,
okay.
things closer.
I
to
don't know what happened by it required 3 flushes.
that.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Ew.
Oh, ew. We both say at the same time.
It's just ew. That right there. That's an overshare.
And part of the toilet paper got stuck to the underside of the seat. It was gross.
Oh God, what flavor?
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah,
They all
that's not
died.
bad. That's pretty decent time.
I
Yeah.
told you. I went straight there, did business, went straight to the kitchen, did business, came back.
Didn't wash your hands.
Yes, I did. I always do. You always say that.
Oh.
I did. I even used cherry blossom hand soap. It's really pretty.
Then she's.
Oh,
It's really nice. So, anyway, what I miss?
I don't know.
not much.
Nothing. We just sat here in silence.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds fun.
We had some dead
It was.
ends.
I know y'all better. Nobody sat here in silence. Not at all.
We had the Black U weather report.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. But I did good this time.
It's all right.
Was it 3 hours later, Snorty?
Took
You
3
only
hours.
You know what
Oh,
I did
okay.
not. Cherry blossom. Like the Bath and Body Works, the Japanese cherry blossom. This is just a knockoff of that. It's like, dollar store, but it smells really pretty. And it's hand soap. It's like a gel, or not a gel, like a liquid hand soap.
Like a jam goes on your toast.
And it smells
Ew.
pretty and it makes my hands feel soft. My small, dainty hands. No man hands.
They are man hands.
They are not.
We've seen the pictures.
There's
We've
small
seen the
hands.
pictures. They're fucking huge.
Seen the pictures. No. Those
We have
were
one saved on this channel.
those were tweaked with AI.
Yeah. Because we had AI back then. Yeah.
They were still tweaked. My hand was not that damn big. And you were the one who tweaked it, so
I didn't
know
tweak
it was
shit.
tweaked.
I don't do
Yeah.
Jumping out the screen. He was jumping out the screen. It was so big.
that. Yeah, I was.
Oh my God, Snorty. Stop it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
I'm going to
Oh,
be
yeah,
thinking
man.
that all night. Oh my God. Daryl's back.
Well,
I
hello
think.
there.
Why is he so down on the mic? What the
Good
camera? What is
night,
he doing?
David. You have a good night and have fun. It snows.
Later, David.
That means I can leave now?
If you want.
No. I said-
No. What? Because he gets to
Oh,
see
the other
Daryl.
white guy showed up. Now you're even. I gotta make it end.
You don't look like a white guy on your avatar. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I do.
I was getting none on the other side too, and it was like, what the hell?
Hey,
Yeah.
guys always
I
bitch
got
about
this
getting none.
creepy one. Well,
What's
Chester
happening?
had the nun too earlier.
That's not a nun. That's a pumpkin.
It is now. It
Was
wasn't
it-
up there
was
all
it?
night.
It was.
No,
Yeah.
you haven't been here all night. That one.
Yeah, it's always in that one.
See, I'm getting double dose of it. Anyway, how are you, Daryl?
I'm here. And just in time for this shit to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're back.
And now the dogs are howling throughout the house. I love it.
Actually, that's cool. Let them do that because I love that
No.
sound. Why?
And yes, Lanu, Arwin does know entirely too much about tucking.
I do, but it's because I've only watched 11 years of RuPaul.
Why'd you get rid of Steven?
I didn't get rid of Steven.
Heck, got rid of me. She saw it right
No,
there.
I didn't touch anything. I swear to God. It was Daryl, Steven.
I ain't doing shit.
Oh, wait, it's his device is not connected, so it may be his internet or something. But no, it wasn't me. I swear to God.
Thanks, Scott.
All right. I'll let him back in.
Why do you keep kicking me? This is bullshit.
I don't keep kicking y'all. I am not doing this. I am not doing it. I'm not touching a thing.
Well, it's Arwen time.
Technology time. That's exactly
No.
what it is.
Now, wait. No, I had nothing to do with that, Daryl.
Yeah, it probably did.
Oh, my God. Y'all, I am not doing that.
Bad Arwin.
Daryl, you had him back in.
No, I can't. I gotta adjust my camera.
No,
I
you can't
really
come
do
back.
have all the power.
No, I can. I'm just not going to because I'll let you do that because I have to adjust my camera.
Oh, I gotcha. All right. there you
Jesus
go.
Christ, stop kicking me.
I am not kicking you.
Oh, shit.
Y'all don't let him fool you. There's
Yes,
no
I'm
no
against
kicking.
it. Yo, this
Oh,
is
no,
There's
poor
no
kid.
kicking here
Holy.
tonight.
fucking kicked me 5 times.
Did not. And brought your ass back in.
After kicking me.
So even if I did kick you, which I did not, it should be a
You just
wash.
admitted it.
No, I did not. I'm innocent. I'm
All right,
confused.
all right.
Alien.
Children, let me settle this. Arwen, stop bullying Stephen. Stephen,
Yeah, thank
stop
you.
asking for it.
Oh, snap. All right,
Do it.
fair.
Do it.
Fair. No, I'm no bully. Even if he asks for it, I'm no bully.
Darn.
Thanks, Dad.
Jester's the good angel, and I'm the devil on the other shoulder saying, do it, do it, do it.
I ain't no angel, man. How dare you?
Yeah, but you're the one stopping them from tormenting each other, and I'm the one telling them to do it.
That's not what I said.
So how you been, Steven?
Air codes. Lots of air codes.
And now for some intermission music.
It's been okay.
That's what I was going to say is we need Arwen song.
Good.
Yourself?
Well, for a second there, I was,
I've fallen and I can't get up.
that's how I've been.
I was like, all right.
Story
Oh
of
my
life.
God. I know what I was going to say. Snorty, thank you for reminding me. I did squirrel. Okay, the wolf, when certain dogs howl, it does echo very much a wolf's howl. And that particular kind of haunting howl, I love it. It's creepy as shit, but I love it. And when Mary and I were last up in North Georgia, I went outside and I heard one. And then off in the distance, I heard another. And next thing I know, I had a whole freaking wolf pack howling. So I started howling, and Mary comes out. Is that you? I'm like, yes, listen, it's wolves howling. So that's what, let your dogs howl. That's my point.
Anyway, I can eat more
You
meat.
obviously don't have dogs.
I do not.
I hear
I've
this
grown
shit
up with dogs,
daily.
though. I've grown up with them. But
Anyway, I can eat
I
more
don't
meat.
thank you, Shane.
But, well, I mean, the thing about it is that it's not the big ones that howl. It's the little ones.
I'm so cute.
Oh, until you have them.
But I'm sure it's kind of piercing. I
Do
can
they come in any flavors?
Taco Bell's hiring.
I'll just sum it up in a sound.
Sounds accurate.
Nope.
Sounds like extra spicy.
Gun Bunny's almost choking on ice cream. She's laughing so
I'll
hard.
be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
We know.
Oh God. Anyway, Isaj yips with the coyotes.
Damn, nature, you're
All right.
scary.
That's another word. Isaj, since you brought it up, I'm going to have you answer this one. Is it coyote, coyote, or coyote?
It's gonna rain.
How is that word said around your parts? I'd like to know. What is that? I don't like to say shit. I mean, I know I say shit wrong all the time, but if it's a word like that it's kind of, there's a debate on the pronunciation, I like to know.
It depends on what region you're from. Here in Texas, we say coyote.
You say coyote. Okay. We say coyote here in Georgia, or coyote if you want to get technical.
Yeah, it depends on where you
We have to deal with the coyotes.
No, it's not to sound French. It's to sound more Native American.
I don't have that.
Coyote.
I'll improvise.
You just have to sound more like Elizabeth Warren.
No, Elizabeth Warren. No.
Change your name to Elizabeth Warren. You'd be Native American.
Yeah.
She's 1/4 to 1/3 inch Cherokee. Grand Chief Cherokee.
Because of Papa's cheekbones. That's why. She said, when she was asked about it originally before the whole DNA thing, she was like, well, look at my, I got Papa's cheekbones, and he was like 100% Cherokee or something. He was
Grand
part of,
Chief Cherokee.
you know, and it was because she had Papa's cheekbones that everyone was supposed to go, yep, those are Papa's cheekbones. He was Native. I guess she is too. And that's why it was such a damn joke, because of Papa's cheekbones.
Grand
And
Chief
his
Cherokee.
recipes. And his recipes. That was her proof that
Terrible
she was full-blooded.
He's not saying it. It's Grand Chief Cherokee. That's the
Grand
whole
Chief Wait, Chief.
Oh my God.
Grand Jeep Cherokee.
Yes, that's the tribe. Yes.
That's the
Yeah, terrible.
That's about
Terrible.
right. That is
Never
about
mind.
right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
4.8
Grand
financing.
Jeep
It's
shirt.
4.8 financing over 6 years.
But do y'all remember that? That's when she started getting pushback from Trump. He's like, "What the fuck is up with Papa's cheekbones?" And then it turned out she had gotten that scholarship as like the first Native American in whatever her field of study was at that
I don't
time.
know. Didn't she steal
Yeah,
most
she
of her-
got a scholarship by checking off that she was indigenous, that an actual indigenous person could have gotten, and she was like the first indigenous person to work in that field or that to go to that whatever she studied. She got a fucking scholarship for that. Yeah, a college scholarship. And then because of Papa's cheekbones was her defense. And that's why Trump and ilk were like, I don't think so.
This Grand Jeep Cherokee bones.
And she took a DNA test and shit. There's more
She took-
Indian in my children than there is in her.
wait. She took a DNA test and shit at the same time?
I mean, shit. Yeah, it was like,
So she
why
took
not?
a DNA test
Stop
and
it.
shit at the
DNA
same
improved.
time. I
Hey,
mean,
Alan.
did they take the test while she was on the
Hey,
test?
Alan, what's up?
I don't know. I don't know what part of your DNA they need for that
Yeah.
test. I don't know if you send in spit, fecal matter. I do not know. I've never had one.
Yeah, you
So
fling
maybe
shit
she
in the box.
did.
Yeah, you fling shit in the box. They tell you based off the amount of corn kernels what your
Shit
nationality
is not
You can do
usually the way.
that.
Like I say,
I don't
shit is
know.
not usually the way you go with a DNA test. But you can get DNA from shit.
You can.
So maybe, who knows, Stephen, you may be correct. But yeah, it was less than 1 freaking percent Native American. So I guess Papa's cheekbones didn't have as much Native in it as she thought. I don't know. It was just weird. But that pissed me off about the scholarship. It genuinely did. Because normally I'm like, I don't give a shit if she's Native or not. That's fine. But when you're robbing people of that something that's not meant for you, yeah, I have a problem with that.
The white
'Cause you
natives
lied about it.
need the land and the scholarships.
And my God, some of the memes of her at the time were fucking brutal. Brutal. I forget the guy's name. Is it D. Fanzor? He did where I think it was either Judy Garland or it was some singing starlet at the time. She did it was a Hollywood Native American dance number. And they they put Elizabeth Warren's head over it. And it's one of those numbers that make you go, oh my God, did they really film that even for then? It's kind of spicy, you know. This blonde Indian dancing around talking about doing the ooh, ooh, ooh. I mean, it's like, what the fuck? She got roasted for that.
Hell, did you ever watch all the cartoons made in the 40s and 50s and 60s?
Some of them.
All the time on my channel.
Yeah, I was going to say, a lot of them I see on Steven's channel.
I watched
Some of those Looney Tunes, oh my God.
Yeah, the public domain stuff, I watch those all the time. We got the Disney list and the Looney Tunes and the other Bosco weird crap. Yeah, they get.
And you know what? We laugh at them and we look at them and we go, what the fuck? But they are like little tiny pieces of history. Of where we were in our history.
Nothing says Hitler than a Mussolini duck. Yeah.
I mean, that they were the axis of evil. We were the good guys, you know. And it is reflected in some of those little films, how just pro-American, you know, let's go they were. And how, yeah, well, you've seen Hitler portrayed in them. It's not flattering. But I wonder I mean, I know that was intentional, but I wonder if they used that as literally, for lack of a better word, but literally like a propaganda to kind of build us up and look how bad these are. Let's raha war effort.
Yes.
There was an element of that to it, definitely.
That's exactly what
intention
it was
in mind.
Yeah.
Intention in mind. And I'd never thought about that before. As a kid, you know, you see that and think, oh, haha, that's so funny. But as an adult, knowing what time it was in history, it's like, ooh, they had a message. Things like that I think are cool. When something has a double meaning, it's neat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, also, you know, in the Tom and Jerry cartoons, they had the Aunt Jemima housekeeper. Thomas?
Yes, they did. And she ruled that house.
Oh, yeah.
She was
Kick
in
his ass with a rolling
charge.
pin.
Yes. But now that'd be considered offensive and all this. And it's like, at the time, that was actually a position of respect. Mm-hmm. You didn't fuck with Nanny and Mammy and Aunt Jemima. You didn't fuck with them.
Oh, hell no.
You know, but
especially not in her kitchen. Ooh.
His camera was messing up apparently.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't kick him, I promise. All right, I'll add him back in.
Hey, God damn it.
I did not. I did not. I even clarified that.
Yeah.
What a
How did he become an icon of the U.S. Navy? Just
Because
because he was a
portrayed
sailor?
Because he was a sailor and he liked to
Oh,
spinach
wait.
it.
I'm thinking, okay, hang on. I'm thinking
Robert Williams.
I'm getting U.S. Navy and spinach mixed up. I get the Navy Association. I thought how to become an icon of spinach. I'm like, I don't know that.
How do you
Because he's
Because
strong for the
he's
finish.
known for
He is
his
the finish.
spinach. He's known
Yeah.
for his spinach. Where the fuck do Navy men eat a lot of spinach? I don't know.
No,
Where'd that come
was-
from? Is
How
my
did you-
point.
Yeah, they were.
Stop
That's
it.
funny as hell.
You're
Yeah.
making me giggle. Stop it.
How do you
Alwyn,
confuse spinach?
That
Yes,
stems from the
Jester.
big. That stems from the big farm propaganda of the area, where they were trying to say that eating spinach made you strong.
Okay, are you telling me the truth or you yanking my chain? Because sometimes
Kinda.
with you it's hard to tell. So Stephen too. That
I
one
didn't
too.
say shit.
That one. Yeah. Daryl, is
Kinda.
that true?
It's a
Vori.
theory that's
Let me
out there.
ask. I
It is a
trust
theory.
Vori of all y'all.
Gosh, this topic is really going to the shitters.
Is it true what Jester said?
What did he say?
I didn't say shit.
Can you repeat it? No, not you, Stephen. I do not want to hear your answer because I will have to be like,
I
Jester,
didn't
Popeye-
say anything.
you said that
Popeye was a
farming was important. It's
They
something
were trying to
about
promote spinach as this big. Oh, it's great for you. It makes you stronger vegetable at the time. So
Yeah,
Okay.
Popeye
like
became
a milk
associated with eating
campaign.
spinach to make him stronger. Yeah, like the
Yeah.
got milk
Yeah.
and
Is-
shit.
Is
Yeah.
that true, Vori? Of the
What time
Popeye,
period?
Popeye, the original Popeye.
Yeah, he's a real person.
He is not.
Yeah, he is a legitimate real person.
He's
He was in
Robin
the Navy,
Williams.
too.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hang on. I gotta Google this. Popeye. Hang on.
Yeah, he was a legitimate real person.
Is
The girl that wrote or
Popeye
created Popeye
a
based him
legit
off of a real person
person?
that she learned about.
Oh my God, y'all. While Popeye the Sailor is a fictional cartoon character, he is widely believed to have been inspired by the real person named Frank Rocky Feigl.
Yeah,
Why
Wow.
and he
Oh.
looks exactly like Popeye. So yeah,
he was a
he's-
merchant marine, though. He was a merchant marine.
What with the
Yeah.
arm cancer and everything?
Yeah, exactly. And
He
ate
had a
spinach.
reputation of
He had a
fighting
pot-
and
he
often winning, leading to a deformed eye, which earned him the nickname Popeye.
Yep.
He was known for smoking a pipe and speaking out of one side of his mouth.
Yeah, and he was a really nice guy from what they said too.
Yeah, he was a
He
sailor.
worked
kids.
as a bouncer at a tavern in Chester, Illinois, the hometown of Popeye's creator, E.C. Segar.
Yeah.
And he would, oh my God, here's the clincher, y'all. This is the climax. Locals reported that Feigl would tell stories about his adventurous life as a sailor, often claiming that spinach made him strong.
Yep.
Confirmed. Okay, see, that's cool. I did
It's
not know
alright.
any of that.
Yeah, see, told you, it was real.
What a beautiful ending. Okay, good. I'm glad I
Yeah, some stuff is actually legit. That's one of the few ones that's actually,
yes.
awesome and they said the climax.
You can picture her internet history. Is this person
her-
real?
she got her
Is
good
this
ending.
person real? Is this person real? Is this person
Hell yeah,
real?
yes.
This one is
The
legitimately real.
climax
That
of
was-
a play or the climax
that
of a
was not a
movie.
climax. That
That
was
is
not
the
a
context
climax.
I'm in. And y'all all
That
pervy
was not a
minded.
climax of the
Y'all all
story.
pervy minded.
That was not a climax of the story.
Jesus.
It was not
Anyway.
a climax. It was not a climax.
It is
No.
logistically, that's
I
literally
am not
what a climax is.
I
It
did
means
not-
the ending. Yes,
No,
that's what
no,
yes.
it was not exciting at all for me. I
Wouldn't
didn't
that be the
climax
finale?
at all.
It's the climax of the story. In other words, it checked out. It was for me, it was a good ending. Now,
Yeah.
our tastes may be different. That's fine. But
I didn't
finding all that
climax.
out and that the cartoon really does emulate this real man legitimately, I think that's cool. So that was a good climax for me.
Not
I-
a
I-
climax
I-
over.
I would say I
Right,
think it's
20s.
standard to a good climax.
You need a smoke?
No, I'm fine. Jesus.
You
I'm
need a
fine.
You need a wet nap.
Well, now that you're mentioning it, maybe I should.
I
take
was
it
just
on.
explaining it to Stephen. That's all that there was. I
You
was
don't need
giving
to
a-
explain it to me. I
a
know
different
climax means.
way, but not the way I'm talking about. That's what I mean.
Jesus Christ, you're explaining to me like I don't know what to say.
Oh my God, what was that sarcastic dad joke? That one that Apollomy said that I was like, yeah, I know somebody who would
Jitters.
prescribe to that. It was something like, I'm going to try and not be sarcastic and only be sarcastic in days that begin with T.
Oh, yeah,
Tuesday,
that's
Thursday, today, tomorrow,
Yeah.
.. I'm like, yeah, we know someone who prescribes to that. Good to be
Just one or two.
anytime. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there are several. That's a really good point. There are several. Several.
Right?
What?
Left?
No, it's not. It's not. Why would you climax in the middle? You climax at the end. So it doesn't make any sense.
It does.
I mean, you might be right, Arlena. I don't know. I'm going to have to Google that too.
Oh, you said
Well,
no.
but-
and then she says no, then it argues says that she meant it is no.
What?
Don't Google that. Just
Oh,
know
I'm
that
not.
in
I'm
the
not.
best
I'm-
stories, there is a climax
The
in
way
the middle, and there is a climax
I
at the
mean
end.
it is at the end of the story. Or
Yes,
the
make sure
end
to
of-
click on videos before you search.
I'm just saying, the best stories have
Usually the
multiple
finale.
climaxes.
They
They should-
might. Oh, I'm not
yeah.
denying that. No. Don't get me wrong. I'm
Yeah,
not
just
denying that.
open
But
up
my
the switch
point
file.
is, if the very end of something is like womp womp,
Like a Darth
limp,
Vader? Like a Darth Vader?
no, like a limp, then it's disappointing, and you don't have that kind of
Darth Vader?
fulfillment that you need. This sounds so bad. I do not mean this to sound bad. I'm talking about a
This is
film
a very
or a
throbbing
story.
conversation. This is not going well.
It's not. Anyway, I was it had a happy ending.
So
I
much for my
just
happy
the
ending.
context of this conversation. It just anyway.
Allegedly.
It did. The story had a happy ending. Y'all are weird.
Just a climax.
Weird.
You're thinking I'm weird instantly.
All right, hammerhead shark lady.
Like once upon a time, hold for it. The next part's the climax. There was a castle.
Stop.
We call him Thor's cockhammer.
Oh my God, Snorty. And hey, Cambrian, I swear to God, I'm talking real shit here, and it's derailed. But
Real
I
shit is
promise,
Real shit.
none of that is. I ain't talking about what they're talking about, but I know what they're talking about. So
Oh,
welcome
right.
on in.
Hey, I'm talking about what you're talking about. I'm just saying.
You are okay. Good. At least two of us are on the same page.
Oh, we were on the
Stop
same
it,
page.
Daryl.
You're
No,
just a sociopath.
I
mean,
no, Stephen, no. Shut up.
You're a sociopath.
Seriously,
Stop. I'm not.
Fucking
seriously,
wacko.
seriously, going back to
it.
your point while reiterating my point. Take Lord of the Rings as a prime example. There are multiple climaxes in that story.
Yes, I agree. But Jester, if the very end of the book, the big buildup just left you just feeling so unsatisfied, if there was no climax at the end, if it all just kind of trailed off, it would. That to
That's
me
what
is
it's to be
you have to
continued,
have
though.
one at the end. Yes, multiple ones in between are fantastic. Jesus Christ, sounds so bad. But the end, that's the big kahuna for me.
After a whole lot of Taco
Kind of
Bell,
does
you want to make sure you have
Lord of the Rings
plenty.
kind of does just trail
No,
off.
I'm not. Hellion, I'm talking about
All right,
it's a story context.
See, the story context would be like this: you want to make sure you have enough Taco Bell that night, that you have enough climaxes for the whole night, and no one wants to use it again.
I agree. It can. It
You
cannot.
want the shitters.
It cannot be one note. I agree with you, Arlene, and I see what you mean. But see, when
It
we have a
can't be
mature
one note.
conversation, Arlene and I are trying to have a mature conversation,
can't-
and we're actually getting somewhere.
You can't be just one note.
No, you can't be one note
It has
through it.
to be
It's
one or more.
so
Yeah,
boring.
you have to fluff it around a couple times.
So yes, there does need to be several climaxes. I do agree in that regard.
Oh, this is
But
so
again,
good.
I'm talking the big wrap up,
The big one.
kahuna, the one at the end where it's like
Where
look
it
at Game of
messes up the
Thrones.
toilet.
Game of Thrones, is since we're talking about this, was so limp dick about that ending. Oh my God, it was awful. There was no climax. There
It
was
was just-
nothing.
There was nothing.
There was,
she
oh
said
my
that
God,
again.
do I need to get on Viagra? Kind of. No, there was
Do women
nothing.
use Viagra? That's kind of concerning.
No, I'm talking about the man.
Yes, we can.
You didn't say that. Though. You said
Yes, I
use
did. Limp
Viagra.
dick does not apply to a woman. They went lip
I
dick.
don't know. That's still
In
the
the
lady.
end, I'm
know,
implying it was
wouldn't it
not
be like
climactic.
saggy
It was
titties,
awful.
I think Dark's moving with lip dicks right now. I'm not joking.
I've got an audio clip that's very fitting.
Yes, drama, exactly. A
Do it, Devil.
play,
Do it, Devil.
exactly.
Yeah, I was playing it. She talked over it.
I'm sorry, what? I was
talked
answering
over
Arlena. I'll
everything.
shut up. Now,
talked over
excuse
everybody.
me. I
Oh,
do
nice.
not.
Yes, she does. Yes,
No, you're interjecting right on my hind end of my words, and
Throwing
it's
fits.
like,
Crazy
All right,
shitters
Daryl, I'll
everywhere.
shut up.
What?
Steven,
Not
Daryl wants to
talking.
play it again.
The
No, but
moment's
you
gone.
want to. No, I don't
Oh,
want
I
the
do
moment
want
to,
to,
be
but the
gone.
moment's gone.
No, play it. We'll make the moment.
Just a dream. It's a wet dream of orgasmic proportions.
Oh my God. That's what it was? Okay, whatever.
Or I could play this one. Wait for it.
All right, well, resolution. I like the really big, nice resolutions at the end.
That's very fitting with that audio clip.
And the little ones in between.
Oh, jackpot.
I mean, personally, I
We
look
need
at the
an
resolution
adult.
at the end as to be kind of like the cuddling after the climax.
Really? I never thought about it that. Maybe, okay, to be fair, maybe I'm thinking of that moment right before, like, right before everything's wrapped up. In the process of getting wrapped up, when you find out who the villain is, when you find out, who was the murderer or whatever. Daryl, stop it.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I click that?
Yes, you did. I scrolled over there and I saw all your,
It keeps talking us.
Oh, I've got my soundboard up.
He's got his.
Anyway, that's what I'm really thinking about. So, okay, so resolution is the cuddling. Climax is the big Jesus. Anyway, moving on. I know, I need an adult too, Arlena.
I am an adult.
I did, of words. Of words. The hind end of my words is exactly what I said. All right, fuck all y'all. I say climaxes whenever the hell I say it. I'm sorry. I make no more excuses for that. I'm getting red in the chat.
So much hostility.
Yes. I like my fantasy and I'm going to live in it.
Yeah, I'll be back in a year. So
Big
that's how
climax
long
at
this
the end.
hostility will die down. Okay, I'll be back in a year. I'm still here. I'm actually lying down away from the screen. I'm terrified. I am lying on the couch right now. Here for my life. Call an adult.
I mean, okay, Adega's not an adult, but still, we can pretend he is for the sake of this stream.
I understand, Gun
Oh,
Bunny.
I'm sorry,
It made
Gun
my head hurt for
Bunny.
moment
I'm
one.
sorry. I understand. I hope
But,
you have
yeah,
a good night.
Hope you get better, sweetie. Thank you. No, Adega, not adult.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Sorry, Gun Bunny.
Here we go. All right, y'all. Okay, yeah.
Who gave the headache?
Probably me and the soundboard.
She does. Yeah,
I do that.
it gets really loud, and yeah, sometimes.
Even though I've turned everything almost all the way down.
Yeah, it's so.
Yeah.
And we get a bit shouty sometimes. So,
Yeah, and sometimes she's like, I love y'all, but my head is splitting. I'm leaving. She's real honest about it. We get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Well, I understand, Hellion. I could use some of that myself, but how about this?
Oh my God. No. Oh, so satisfying. Love it.
Now that's a climax.
All right, y'all, get it out of your damn system. Get it out of your system. Get it out of your system. Take care, Gun Bunny. I don't know. I'm kind of blushy about some of this stuff, to be honest with you. It is what it is. What the hell?
And then some of us have zero shame. Let me just say.
Right, and it's a nice combination. It works.
I mean, you're sitting
I
there talking
do.
about floppy dicks earlier. It's like,
No, I wasn't talking about floppy dicks. I'm very specific. I said those men on the end Game of Thrones, they went limp dick about it. In other words, their climax and resolution was womp womp meh.
so you're the one who brought dicks into the conversation. I see. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
no, not
Yeah.
exactly. No, it
Yeah,
wasn't. No. I refuse.
No, we're not pulling.
You said the
our-
word. It counts.
I identify right now as somebody who did not first bring in a dick into a conversation. Y'all had already thought
Yeah,
it.
he was the first to talk about it.
So
Hey,
I
hey.
just
We
was
didn't
using
take it
that as
out.
an example of a lost
Hey,
resolution.
You
and a
brought up
lost-
cock first.
We thought it, but we never said it.
Wait, it was Asajj. No, Asajj did with his whole kidney stone. Be careful. Warning. So it
Play
was
with himself and
Asajj,
shooting
not
off
me,
one.
who first brought him
Oh,
up.
well,
Shooting blow.
that
And
was
then
a-
y'all
blind by
started to
playing
ask, was it
That was
crooked?
a
Is
very
it shaped like a
that was a very
faucet? How does
different
that
conversation.
happen? It was
was a while
different, but he
ago.
first brought it up tonight. So I'm innocent.
I don't know about
That was a different conversation. It doesn't count.
It does count because we always count it by the night. Like
Does
in Gartic Bone, whoever the first one is that breaks out the dick is the one who breaks out mold, and then it's like floodgate for the rest of the night. So it does count. Doesn't have to be the same game. It just has to be one game. So one.
I do have a question, though.
conversation. What?
Okay.
You know, how do you deal with it? You know, with being retarded.
You suck.
How do you deal with being retarded?
I don't have to do that.
I gotta be
You
honest.
have to do with it, or he just accepted honestly
I'm not retarded.
today.
No, at all.
Today.
I could.
I might
Is
see
the
things a
head
little differently,
movement
but I'm
there?
not retarded.
Today.
Shut up.
Retardation is a spectrum, so we're all kind of retarded.
What are you saying? I'm high functioning, Jester? Oh my god.
No, I'm saying
Although
it's a spectrum, and the way spectrums work is everybody's on it.
He's just
I
retarded,
will say
Jason.
this though,
You
I
might be
used
on
to.
the not very retarded end of the spectrum, but everybody's on it.
You
All right.
approach it every day, closer and closer. Years.
I
pass
can't
on.
believe I'm sharing this with y'all, but my late husband used to say there was one area where he actually called me an idiot savant. Legit. That's what he. It was whenever we played Risk or any kind of heavy strategy games. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just fumbling through what I thought was right. And he's like, you have an innate ability for strategy that you have no idea in the real realm how the fuck to use. You're an idiot savant at this stuff. And I was like, what? So maybe some of it, okay. High functioning it is. I'll take
Like I
it.
said,
Or when
every-
playing Risk, I'm gonna put
everybody's
my
on it.
piece over there because it's the colors match, and it's like
Pretty
you won the game.
much. Yes. And I would beat his ass all the time and have no idea how the hell I did it. And he's like, oh my God, you're an idiot savant.
Risk
I'm
was
like,
a fun
what?
game.
I mean, we
Same.
are who we are, you know.
It's like that
Every
song. We are the retard nation.
I was just like, damn, son, what the hell?
Wow.
And then we turn around and go,
Yeah, anybody remembered them.
That was Youth of the Nation, and that was Silverchair.
No, it was POD.
Yeah, was it
POD.
Silverchair? Oh wait, it's
No,
POD. I got two songs mixed up. It was POD. Youth of the Nation. I was thinking fucking Children of the Year 2000. My bad. I got two songs mixed up.
You know, there is one thing I used to be able to do, and
Jitters?
no, I haven't done it in years, so I'd have to relearn. But I used to be, and a lot of people did though, so it's not really that spectacular.
Oh,
But no, is tie a cherry stem in a knot with just my tongue.
Well, sure.
And he
That
mentioned
sure sounds
tied in a
like it.
knot, and it made me think of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been eating a lot of cherries lately, and I thought, I wonder if I could still learn to do that.
She chokes tomorrow. We're not.
It's
Y'all
talent.
never heard of
Well,
that?
you
Y'all
know
never
what?
did that? Tie
Since
cherry
Arwen,
stems in a knot with your
hearing
tongue?
this, Arwen's like my sister, and hearing this,
Emotional damage.
Why? That's not why. I thought everybody did that. Me and my friends did
Oh,
that.
I
was
would
just,
do, but
I
I'm
would-
not going to broadcast it.
why? It's no
Yeah.
big. It wasn't.
Believe it
dirty,
or not,
Daryl.
it's believe it or not, that's the kind of skill that's more useful to women than it is most men.
Yeah, like that's not a guy thing.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
it
walk
is a guy
around.
thing.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Fair
some
enough.
guys, yeah.
Hey,
Well,
yeah.
if a woman,
I could do
if a
that.
woman,
So I don't know what
if
that
a
is.
woman knows you can do that or
Stop
sees you
it.
do that, dude.
Yeah.
Promise me when we all
Stop.
meet up, we're gonna sit
Mhm.
and give eye contact across the bar stools and just try to tie knots with cherries all night. Be like, eh.
It's fun.
What are they? No, it's
Make
not
sure we
fun.
wink
No,
every
It
once in a
is.
while.
Shit, no.
That'll be the greatest stream ever.
I'm not gonna stare deep into Jester's eyes and go, "Hey, I'm gonna tie a knot for you."
You don't have to stare. We didn't stare in anyone's eyes, y'all. It wasn't like
That's
it
what I
was-
just said we're gonna do, and you're
Well,
like,
don't do
"It's
that.
fun."
Don't do that part. Don't do that.
Oh, you
Just-
gotta do that part. It's
You
part
have
of
to
the-
do that
No.
And then halfway through, you have to go, "Hello, Clarice."
I mean, well, look, I'm
I'm
sorry.
not-
It's
I'm
just
only
it's a
going in
talent
if I
I
got my
have that I
reaching
was
on
proud
afterwards.
of. Okay, I don't know
So
what else
breathing
I can
was-
tell you.
Right, too.
I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
Southern
not,
Viking. Yes, she did.
I'm not proud
Yes,
of
she
breathing.
absolutely did. It was during that time that was considered cool. If I just assumed guys did it too, maybe not.
It's
Yeah,
like the
you
You know,
toothpick.
but I wasn't ever thinking anything
No,
horny
no.
about it.
By
was that?
women,
Yeah,
by
Arlena.
women,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
considered cool. By guys, it was considered hot.
Yeah. When was the last time you went
Oh,
to the
well,
gym and started like tying knots
okay.
with cherry stems
That-
at
that-
the
that's-
gym while
that-
working out?
That's what you got to look at.
I mean, I'm just saying it was
Guys,
a
mine's
skill
look
that
different.
I thought it was cool to have, but I do want to see if I could do it again. I have faith.
If she streams from the hospital tomorrow, we know what happened.
Bye, Hellion. Thank you for being
Yeah, then she's
here.
in the hospital.
Well, I don't have any cherries now, but I'm gonna
No,
get some.
the stems. We'll just take stems.
You don't need stones. You don't need
I left all the
cherries.
cherries. I just took the stems. I just need to practice.
It's a good thing that I do love raw cherries, though. I like raw cherries, and I like them in a like a pie topping. But I do not like maraschino cherries. I can't stand them. They're horrible.
I like Shirley Temple.
But I like them raw. Yeah, I always give my maraschino cherry away to someone else. I'm like, here, you want this? Take it. Bleh.
Yeah, I got fresh black cherries downstairs.
No, Southern Viking, no. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I know I'm in a Gabby mood. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Steve's
because
fault.
yeah.
It
I
is.
didn't do shit.
Yeah, you totally activated
Daryl, I'll
my
see you in a
gummy.
year. I'll see you in a year,
Came
Daryl.
in.
Because I'm getting
That's
blamed
about
for
how long
everything.
it's been.
That makes
Yeah,
me
yeah. That's
salty.
how she blames me for everything, man. I'm
I
sorry.
don't blame you for everything. I just said you activated my
It's
gummy.
been 12 months and she's been kicking me out of the stream all night.
Stop it.
Now she's blaming her drug habit.
It's
Well,
not. Oh
you
my
know,
God!
I've
How
really-
the hell do you get that from? You activated my
I've been
gummy.
holding back playing
Shut
this.
up.
Hey, I don't need to take this. I'm a superstar.
Superstar.
She's
Daryl, you know what
Yo.
you need to get? You need
A
to get
muzzle.
some background music to act like to loop on stream.
Or like lo-fi type stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, ooh.
I do.
Ew.
It would have been nice earlier. It would have been nice.
Look
And
how
I
she's
was
yelling at
looking-
you for having to do
I'm
your
not yelling
job.
at him. I'm yelling at you.
You know,
for going,
Daryl, I had to
"Ew."
cover for you for 2 hours.
I do have
Why isn't there
background
no
music. It's
fucking
been on here
music?
for a long
No,
time.
all I found was like
Can you hear it?
Arwen says it's an owl and shit like that. I couldn't. Oh, hang on. Let me turn my music off. Hang
It's
on.
an
Did you go
owl.
scroll down to music, or did you
Oh,
look
now
at
I-
the sound effects? Oh, this
Oh,
is gay.
you know,
This is
Stephen,
so,
you
this
might
is
be
so
right.
gay.
Hang on,
This
let me
is
look. Media.
Did you even scroll down? Yeah, she didn't even scroll down, Daryl.
No,
I
no,
came into that
hang
group
on.
like 30 years ago.
Background
You did.
music.
There
Background
you
music. That's where I went. I've got Arwen out of context. Arwen, that's an owl. My beads are bigger. James Earl Jones back to something big out of context. Arwen trying to
Oh, yeah,
peel the
here.
lip. What
Let
the
me-
hell
let
is that one?
Oh,
Man.
what's this?
Daryl, can you do the hand?
Trying
Can you
to
do
separate
hands
the
and
damn
straightening
lip
it
so I
out,
can
in and
peel it
out?
apart, but it's not doing it.
Did you still
And
have
I keep
those?
sticking my nail, trying.
What?
Do what?
Do you have the man hands that open and close?
Oh, yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
God,
Yeah, he's-
Steven,
he's-
you
he was
know he
using those last week.
does. You know
I
he's
have
not gonna
kept
get rid
those.
of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, y'all. Look.
And
And
she's
No.
a little,
hey,
so
even-
that's perfect.
Even better, look at this.
All right, that's fake. That is fake. I mean, yes, it's my hand, but no, Steven made it big. Right there. He elongated it. And I didn't see it until Daryl flashed it on the
Outside of the
screen that
picture
night.
frame.
I didn't do shit.
Yes,
I
you did do shit.
No,
You so did shit, Steven.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
You're breaking like the fourth wall there.
So did shit.
I didn't do nothing. You can't prove shit. You can't prove shit.
Yes, I can. I was there when you did it.
You can't prove shit.
That was also Arena-Palooza 2022.
Hope you
I
still
was
got
at,
the
I was
Arwin
at
Twinkie meme,
Arlena's.
Stephen.
Oh, God, Jester.
I did this on Voice AI
remember
like
that.
What?
2 years ago.
The
James Earl
Twinkie
Jones,
one.
and you're watching The Vac Tube.
Oh, I love that.
Hello,
That was
I'm
weird.
Morgan Freeman, and you're watching Fat Steven JFG.
Oh, we're being visited by all the prominent black actors tonight. I love it. So
Oh,
good.
part
whoa,
is
don't make me play it.
That black man was played by a white man. I'm like,
Do it.
Don't make me play it.
Southern Vikings.
Don't make me play it.
Y'all be
he didn't make it
sweet.
big. He elongated it.
Yes, he did.
You know
You
what?
saw-
Fuck it. We're the Vac Tube. I'm going to play it.
Nigga, what?
Daryl. Oh, my God.
That was a black guy that said that.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Oh, dear.
Like, wow.
Whatever happened to McNee?
He's still streaming in the mornings.
Yeah. That was on Loki's show last Friday night.
How
As soon
was
as he
that?
said that, I'm like, ooh, I'm clipping that.
Didn't you go on there, Daryl?
Yeah.
How was
Yeah,
that?
I was on
that,
there.
that was a pretty, was it because I stopped in for about 5 minutes, and is that when it was like really packed?
No, it wasn't at first.
Okay, well,
It was
remind me
just
to
like
ask
3
you
or 4 of
something
us at
later.
first.
Remind me to ask you something later because I'm squirreling.
Okay, ask me something later.
Why are you laughing, Mr. Happy? Why are you laughing?
He just reminded you.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean he's not going to do it again. He's just putting
No,
some
he
safe
just-
proofs.
No, he
in
just
place.
reminded you.
Hey,
He went
I've
over your
done
head.
cleared my conscience, man.
Yeah, he went over your head. That's the best part. He's like-
What did you? Why y'all? Stop it.
I immediately
doing
reminded
anything.
you because of the way you phrased it.
I know, but you know I'm not going to remember that reminding. You're going to have to remind me a second time. You know
Remind-
this.
This is your reminder
Yeah,
to
but that's not
remind
what
you.
you
Stop
want
it,
for.
Steven. Stop. You got to wait a while because I'm not going to forget it right away.
Yes, you will. You swear
No,
you do.
I will not. I
What
will
were you
write it down
supposed
if
to
I have to.
Who did you have to call after?
No, didn't have to call anyone. I have to tell Daryl something or ask him something. That's what I said.
He doesn't even know if it's asked or oh.
Isn't that what I said?
You don't know?
Yes, I do. I'm asking you. You're the one who's saying I needed to call someone. I don't need to call you. Steven, stop.
I'm not doing anything.
You're fucking with me. Stop. You know what I said. You know I said ask him something.
That's not what I heard asking.
That's not what you heard?
Why are
Okay,
you
well,
asking?
huh?
Huh?
No, I'm not asking you shit. Shut up. Stop it. Stop it.
But did you hear?
Oh my God. Y'all.
Why is they ass kissing?
Who's ass kissing?
Why? You brought it up with the ass
I
kissing.
didn't say anything about Steven, I did. Oh my God. That's what you thought I said? Ass kissing? No, I have to ask Daryl something.
Esther, she's losing it.
I'm not. Stop.
Egg me out.
I think you're
Egg me
hearing
out. I'm
And
done.
you
I'm
wonder
going
why
on
the hell
milk.
you activated my gummy, and you wonder why.
I don't
No, I did not say ass
I don't
kissing.
activate people's drugs. I don't have that power.
Yes, you do.
Stop doing drugs.
I should probably text him now because I will forget what. Text him to remind him to. Okay. Oh, you mean the question? I thought she meant text Daryl to say, Daryl, don't forget to remind me later that I need to ask you something.
That's what she was saying.
All right, Daryl, I'm just gonna. Well, hang on.
Technology.
Shut up. I'm fine.
My God.
I am not looking for his name. It is right here.
Under contact.
But I need to find it. Stop. Hang on. Let me go to my contacts. Thank you. Okay, contacts.
Lenses.
Daryl. That's D.
This
Shut up. I'm taking my time so I don't get this wrong.
guys.
All right, message.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Shut up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Wasn't it
6,
you
7,
one
8,
time
9,
who put the
10,
fact that I
11.
sound like a speak and spell into everybody's damn brain? I think that was you, Steven. Now
No,
I
that
don't
was
need
you.
to sound like. Was that you,
No, that was you.
Jester? Okay.
That was Jester.
Wait, who
No,
was
it
it?
was you. No, you.
It was
Harlan,
Arwen?
it was you.
I didn't
Yeah,
call myself a
that's now.
speak and spell.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, well,
saying.
no, that's not, no.
You did right now.
No, I thought you put in the VacTube chat one time that something about me being or you were going to send me a speak and spell. Or somebody send her a speak and spell because I sounded like one. And now it's like become lore. And it's like, what the hell?
Oh,
All right.
Don't be taking too many shitters with your vocabulary.
What?
What?
Huh?
What?
Don't give me too many shooters until February. What?
That's not even what I said.
Well, I know. There's no way that's what you said, but that's what I heard. What did you say?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you in February.
All right, let me do this. Please remind me later to ask you something.
I've got my feces in the jar.
Stop it.
Under the bed next to the nickels.
Arlena told me to do this.
What is your social insurance number?
Hashtag, hang on. Ooh,
Squirrel.
numbers. Hashtag.
Squirrel.
Blame. Stop, Steven!
I didn't do anything.
You said squirrel. Arlena.
He said squirrel.
He said squirrel.
What the?
You did. I heard you go
One
squirrel.
word just derails everything.
It does. Stop.
My cat was quiet too. I'm just sitting here. I got fucking nailed it.
I heard
Daryl,
it.
you need a new host. She's too mean.
I heard it.
Private. That was fuck.
That is one thing I'm
You
missing.
know,
I have
I
to get myself a squirrel avatar.
Like, I'm sitting here quiet. It's
Yeah.
like, Steven, it's your fault. I'm like,
You said squirrel. Yes, you
Again.
Yeah,
Again.
did. No, it was funny because I was thinking the other day, I was genuinely thinking, stop, don't derail me. You know that's easily going to happen. So don't take advantage of the weak-minded. Just quit.
are you admitting you're weak-minded?
I'm admitting, oh my God.
Oh, look,
I'm
a butterfly.
admitting in that regard, I do get squirreled very easily. Yes.
Well,
And Jester, I heard you sliding the butterflies. Stop. I'm attuned to y'all now. I'm attuned. Oh my God, what was I going to say? I swear to God, now I really don't remember. You motherfuckers. Oh, I remember. I was trying to think when that first started. I thought, well, God, I know I've been a little forgetful lately. And yes, I have had my gummies. Stop, peanut gallery. And I'm like, I got to write shit down now because sometimes I just get like this and whatever. It is what it is. But when the very first time that started, my very first solo stream, that's been almost 4 years ago.
Did you start just staring at the screen going, oh my God, what am I going to do?
I started reading chat and then I get caught up in chat and then I'd start chatting at something and then somebody in chat would say something and I'd talk to them and I'd forget what I was talking about. And it might have been memes. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I just know he was the one who first started spamming them. Jester, you too. You were another one who first started spamming them. Somebody said squirreled. It might have even been Sensei. I don't know. But somebody said squirreled. And after that, all these fucking squirrel emojis started flooding my chat. And it's just been a thing ever since. God, that was too long ago. Okay, I got to get a grip. I'll try not to squirrel so much. And no, saying squirrel doesn't help. Doesn't help me stay on track.
Yeah, Jester, don't say squirrel.
Okay, I won't say squirrel.
Yeah, don't say squirrel anymore.
Or butterfly.
Nobody say squirrel or butterfly or tiny hand.
Or unicorns. Don't mention the unicorns.
Oh, the unicorn butt plug, yes.
No, we are not using unicorn and butt plug in the same sentence. I'm sorry. I draw the line with that. No.
Well, horn is the lube.
They exist.
But I think most of y'all in chat were there for that stream, so that's why I bring it up. But yeah, no, unicorn and butt plug do not work together. Stop it. Stop, my God.
It's not a it's a unicorn.
Steven, do not ruin that for me. Stop it. Armin speak a spell of broken wine glass sounds like this. For shade, Southern Viking, for shade. Voice says yes.
It's in a book. It's in a car.
Steven, do not finish that. Do not. No. No, 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 no. Listening. No. 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 Oh my God, y'all. He's going to do it anyway. You know, just, no, I refuse. I refuse. Steven.
Yes, sir.
It's
I'm
just
not
going to get
reading
stuck in my
Rainbow. I'm
brain.
sorry. I'm not
Stop.
reading
Rainbow.
Yeah, I hear that.
What was that little worm that read books too?
Oh, God, Cambrian.
Fred Penner?
God. Y'all.
Like a caterpillar or something?
Oh, the caterpillar that ate the whole book and then turned out to be a unicorn dildo? Yes.
What? What kind of books did you read as a kid?
Who says I read?
For that too.
That's not a real thing, is it?
No, of course not.
Okay, good.
Jesus Christ, Darwin.
There's freaky shit out there, Steven. Y'all have told me enough of it, and I've looked
You
it up.
Googled enough of it. It's
That's
not our
what
fault.
I mean, but I didn't know there. I didn't want to hear about no book about no unicorn dildo. I can't. That everyone thought was a caterpillar till the very end. Now that's the climax, y'all. That's
Okay.
the resolution right there.
Excuse me. Okay, Google, find me unicorn dildos.
No, I don't want to know.
Turn into unicorns.
Okay, God.
Steven, I don't want to know.
With the magical horns.
Did anyone
That's a hell of a story. If it was real, yes, Cambrian, thank you. I am being corrupted. I am learning things.
That's the climax, y'all.
Oh my God. Well, sometimes Google is not your friend. No, it's not. Oh my God, in one night I learned more about shit fetishes than I would ever dream that I would in my life because they're throwing out, look out felching, look up this, look up that, look up docking, Arwen, says Steven.
No,
Sexual docking, because I'm ending up in like docking for space. You know, and they're like, no, sexual. So I learned a lot that night. Google is not always your friend, I agree.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend was kind of disturbing, so I learned a lot of weird things.
I mean, you know, look, everyone has their kink, that's fine, but there's just some kink I don't need to know about.
Well,
I don't need to think about.
He loves fooders, though.
Oh, God, stop. That's another thing I learned on one of Steven's streams. I mean, my God. And that was Brandon, the anime guy, who was on that stream.
Y'all kept super chatting about chicks with dicks for like 20 or 30 minutes.
I didn't know. That was no y'all. That was them.
That was a y'all.
And then he mentioned what it was, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay, didn't know that existed. Oh, it's been eye-opening, y'all. All this, my time here online has been very eye-opening.
That's that eye when it's open. Right? Yeah.
Well, I told Ray last week, I said, look, I said, to my detriment, you will never meet a more naive person. What?
Oh, he got the joke. No one else did.
Oh, I was probably talking, didn't hear you. What'd you say?
What? That's okay. Someone giggled. They got the joke. I said, that's not what got it.
Still didn't hear it. You muffled out a little bit.
No, I didn't.
You did for me.
No.
You were saying what it was, and then your voice got really muffly, and I couldn't hear it. Yeah.
No.
I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true.
There's nothing muffled with my phrases right now.
Yeah. Kinda is.
No,
Listen, y'all listen to him. He's muffled, right?
I sound perfectly fine. I think you're hearing shit.
Now you sound okay.
No, I've always sound this way always.
Bullshit, now you sound muffled, Steven.
I do not sound muffled.
Yes, he did. Especially when you said what it was again.
You're fucking crazy with the unicorn dildos.
I am not. Stop it. Oh my God. Stop.
There's no
the dildo
muffled.
goes.
Oh my God. And y'all get on me for teaching everyone how to tuck. Come on now. And now we're talking about unicorn dildos.
I
What-
definitely
what
wasn't here
just-
for
As
that.
far
and I
as
do not
tucking
need to know
goes,
about
we
this.
didn't tell you shit.
And look, just for full disclosure, I don't know how to tuck because I do it personally. I do not have to. I'm talking about
You
how
don't
drag
have-
queens
what?
Oh, for fuck's
tuck.
sakes.
Just for
She
being.
does have a tuck.
Exactly, Daryl.
Well, that's how rumors get started, Daryl. I had to clarify.
She doesn't
No.
have a dick.
Yes,
No.
exactly. I do. I am homegrown woman.
No.
Hey,
no,
but
Sounds like
vagina
he's
monologues
outrunning this
over
Andy
here.
Dufresne.
But I do pay attention and I do watch, and they talk about it very freely, so I know how to tuck a dick.
Puppetry of potatoes.
I can teach y'all too. I mean, it involves tucking things up, literally, then tucking things back with duct tape. Yeah, it does. That's what it involves.
It is at this point the host said, fuck it, and left the show.
But y'all talking about unicorn dildos, it makes my tucking conversation seem positively educational.
Daryl disappeared on us.
Okay? Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I've heard drag queens, and shit, they teach it.
No being
You know, they
man.
teach it.
That's
So
man,
it's like, okay.
Do Jester's message, Arwen. It's the best one.
Okay, wait, where's Jester? No, Pete, just man hands Jester. No, oh my God, no man hands either, y'all. No man hands, no Adam's apple, no nothing. No,
She's not in the middle. She needs to
no,
be in
I
the middle
was
for the
born
hands
a
to work
woman.
better.
God, Daryl, get your ass back in here. Why are you
Okay.
hiding?
The man.
No,
No.
Daryl, stop. Get your ass back in here.
Why?
You've been there for those tucking streams. You can chime
I
in
don't
on
like
that.
this show no more.
I'll
Daryl
leave.
knows
Go,
how
man.
to do
Go,
it.
go.
I'll
This show
leave.
bad.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'll
you don't
leave.
need to leave.
I'll
In
leave.
the words
I'm
of Ruby
sorry.
Rod, this show bad.
The show's bad. I'll leave, Daryl. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring my Canadian communism.
Dude, you better not leave, motherfucker.
I will vacate the premises because
2
I'm about to
votes down.
scream because I have a back spasm. What are you talking about? 2 votes down.
For you against you leaving.
What are you talking about?
2 votes down, as in don't leave. That's
I'm
what.
going to leave.
I wasn't. It wasn't no big grand statement. I was just trying to be funny. But never mind. 2
We
votes
gotta
down.
take some lessons, Arwen. You're not very funny.
Shut up. Funnier than you right now.
No, you're not.
You're
We're laughing
gonna
at you.
leave because you're gonna leave.
My back is gonna leave, and I'm gonna shit myself. That's what's gonna happen.
All right. Well, then I
Ooh.
guess you will. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
please don't do that while on microphone.
And I'm planning to. I was just moving over, so I didn't. Yeah.
Don't hurt yourself. Okay.
Oh yeah. Don't hurt my. I didn't hurt. No, my hurt's been there.
Too late.
Too late.
Too late.
You know,
It's been there for a
what I meant to
decade.
say is don't further hurt yourself by.
Oh, that's
sticking
my
around too
plan.
much.
I'm doing a lawn dart
I'm
simulator.
encouraging you. Not
Why
to
is
do
she
that.
yelling? Daryl, does she yell at you
I'm
like
not yelling. I'm speaking
Yes.
distinctly. You know
that?
the
Yeah.
difference.
Daryl, you better take your vitamins. I'm not yelling.
Yeah, she,
Exactly.
Oh my God. All right, fine. I'll just shut up and you can leave.
You
and then
said
they can-
that. You said that an hour ago. You're still going.
They can have their. And I have not been talking for over an hour, Stephen. You've been interjecting too. So has everyone.
That's true. You had 5 minutes out for potty break. I forgot.
It's not like been one long
Hey.
monologue.
yeah, and I wasn't here to run the
Everybody
timer,
minutes.
damn it.
Huh?
I ran my own timer. It was just 3 minutes, not 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. What Jester said.
I'm gonna clean my room. I called a herniated spine, guys. It fucking hurt.
I know.
No, I'm talking to chat. You guys already know.
Yeah.
I have the running speed of a tortoise, and I clench my ass like an old man not trying to blow himself.
Well, then I guess you might better
Thank
head
you.
start.
I was hoping I'd get to that sound
We
effect
do
fast
not
enough.
want that for you. That is not what we want for you.
Everything's good. There we go. I can stand again.
Oh, I thought he was about to say, all I see is dicks.
No, that's what I call my friends.
Yes, thank you.
I resemble that remark. Yeah.
Yes, you're just as slanted.
Oh my God.
We're all related to the jalapeno.
It'll be forever emblazoned in our mind.
Oh, you gotta save that picture of the pumpkin for your Halloween
Oh, I have
stream.
it.
Yeah, but save it for the thumbnail and call it the Halloween special.
Yeah, I'll pixelate it.
We do have to revisit it.
No, I don't know if they'll let me get away with that.
Not in
Because
person, I
Rumble. Let me show you.
Not in person,
where
I
is it?
hope. Right?
No,
You're not
no,
gonna,
no,
you're
no.
not gonna visit in person and like.
No. It's just for like its
It's
anniversary.
surreal, like or something.
No. This was. I made a thumbnail for last week's stream,
My head hurts.
and this one. As soon as it freaking comes up. No, that ain't it.
Welcome to Daryl's monologue. Wake me up at 5.
What the hell? Okay.
Is the internet being racist, Daryl? Search bar says no whites.
Where the hell did my damn thumbnail go?
I don't know.
I made a thumbnail and downloaded it. It was this picture. Hang on.
You're saying this?
No, I'm just gonna share my screen. Oh my God! Could you just please
find it? Shit.
How'd you get so good at thumbnails, Daryl? I'm still trying to learn.
I use PicMonkey like Fat Steven JF.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Shut the fuck up.
I do too. Well, see, I made this, but the poo wasn't there. I had a big sensor bar right here.
Yeah.
And it said censored on it. Rumble would not let me use it.
Really? You couldn't see anything
Exactly.
at all.
But
I
guess it was
obvious what
implied
was
enough.
hiding.
But Rumble was
Yeah.
like, no.
Oh wow.
That
Sorry,
should be
can't-
happening.
That can't happen. And as soon as I took the censor part out, went right in.
So I know you said that about YouTube. I didn't know.
Yeah,
they did
YouTube, you
Rumble,
can't do
too.
anything like that. But I thought I'd just push the envelope since we're a small channel, nobody knows us.
Headache.
We get away with a lot of
Headache,
shit.
Brandon. I don't use Tinder. What the fuck?
It's a grinder.
Oh God.
What you do to the garage door handle is none of my business.
Hey, while I'm sitting there going,
I'll go for it. I mean,
Wait, I thought Grinder was the one for.
Yes, it is.
The gay.
It is.
Okay, yeah.
The gays are what you could say.
Well,
the
I don't
gays.
know what's appropriate to
It
fucking
is
say
their
anymore.
month, supposedly.
It's the homo
Homosexuals,
side.
gays, people who aren't straight. I don't know what makes
Grinder or
it. Somebody's gonna piss something's
The
gonna piss somebody off.
bunghole
But
Buccaneers.
yes, the Grinder is for the gays. Thank you.
yes.
Why do you call them the gays, Arwen?
It's
Why
just
do you
like-
say the gays?
I was just trying. I was thinking like capital T, capital G.
Why
Like,
do you-
what is the
The
proper term
gays?
for
Why
it?
making it sound like
I'm
a
not trying to.
segregated people?
The gays, the homos, the fagulas.
No, in other words, if that
The
is
English
an
cigarette
app
people.
specifically for somebody who is gay, men
Yes,
or
it's-
women,
it's-
to go on.
it's-
Thank you.
No, it's the app for gay men.
Oh, it's gay. It's just gay
It's-
men. Okay, for gay men. So see, it's very specific. So
It's
I
the
need
Grindr.
to
I
say
mean-
gays. I don't
Arwen?
know.
It's the
sounded-
back tube. Just
Uh-huh.
say whatever. Nobody cares.
But I care.
We get
Daryl.
tagged, we get tagged. I don't give a
I
shit.
care. Marshmallow. I care. I want to be appropriate.
I don't give a shit about being appropriate.
You don't give a shitters about being
Well,
appropriate.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
I can't just not, I can't just turn back the evolution of who I am to go, you know what?
turd
I don't
punchers.
care. I wish I could, though, sometimes. But, yeah.
Thanks, Asaj. Got some news for you.
Let's put it this way. I don't want anyone to be offended on the VacTube on behalf of something I said.
I got some
If it's
news for
something
you.
you say, you're
Okay.
cool with that. But I don't
Think
want
about all of the shit we have done over the past 4 years.
But none of it's been like.
We
Yeah, think
don't
about it.
say anything malicious.
Yeah, let me think
It's all
back.
in
Hang
good
on.
humor and
Right.
you know,
Right. It's none of it's meant from a
It's all
bad,
satire.
derogatory, racist, none of that.
Oh,
yeah,
it's all
we're
racist.
satire.
Yeah, we are
comedy.
satire.
No, that one I play from Mac might be, but
But I'm not speaking in a satirical way. I was really trying to say the gays without it sounding
Oh,
so
well,
the
the
gays. I mean, and I didn't mean it to sound like the gays.
The
I
gays.
just
But
said
when
the
you're talking
gay
about
men.
Grinder, that is accurate. It is.
Oh,
for
it is?
the gay.
Okay.
The gays.
when you're being accurate, People can't get mad about it. And if they do,
Yes, they
do what
do.
I do.
All right.
If
that's
you
fair.
don't like it, fuck you.
Okay.
Calls them the
That's
alphabet.
Thank you. I wrote that myself. Music and lyrics.
Right, Isaj. Okay, fair. We've talked about taints. Yes, that's fair.
For an hour and a half, we talked about taints.
Yes, a whole stream.
I was the Japanese flag for a stream.
You've been Confucius for a couple.
I've been confused for a couple hours. Yeah.
I mean,
we hold nothing back here.
Except the first kid.
we teach how to tuck. I mean, yeah, we are. We
don't teach how to tuck here. We don't do that.
Backtube. I'm on backtube.
No, that was a very Arwen specific.
He's gone.
I know the guys were like horrified, but they were still listening. It's because like it's how the fuck
I am
this
not
has
listening.
happened.
No one is
No,
That's
I'm not
because
going
I
in
work
any
here.
details. I'm not going in any details. I did that before. Wait, what the hell?
Grinder.
Why is it? There we go. Anyway, that's all. Okay, grinder is
I
implied.
can't leave.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm a
one
prisoner
second.
here. I'm not only a
Over on
prisoner,
Rumble.
I'm an eyewitness.
Over on Rumble, Scott has just become a monthly supporter.
Oh, that's so nice.
Dude, thank you, man.
Scott.
Thanks, brother. I
There's
appreciate
a
that very much.
whole $5. $5.
Yeah, guys, gotta go.
And we'll
Another
get
kick in
two.
the teeth.
Why would you get two?
Because Rumble takes out more than YouTube now.
No, it doesn't.
Ooh.
Don't they take out like 40%?
Not for subscriptions, no.
Oh.
Are you thinking Rumble rants?
I don't know.
What
I haven't heard anything new about the rant.
I don't fucking know. I just know they send me money every few months.
Back.
Oh my god.
On average, I think we get like 20 a month.
From your rants?
Well, from the rants
Better
and
than
the
kicking
memberships. Yeah, I know.
I don't know what Sugar and Spice got. But I mean, we were receiving things like that pretty much right away. And
Hey,
on
why ain't you
YouTube,
swimming naked in
it's-
Bass Pro Shops?
Mark? Yeah, we are. We're talking about all kinds of stuff, Mark.
He was supposed to get drunk and go naked swimming in Bass Pro Shop.
Is that why it sounds like cabbage?
Oh my god.
No, that's just Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Mark sounds like cabbage. It must be all those shitters.
Okay, I have to powder room. I'll be right back.
He's going to shitter.
Unfortunate
Oh,
timing.
timer.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And I'll be quick to prove it. Anyway, I'll be right back.
How are you going to prove it?
Oh,
Oh,
she's gonna speed shit.
She's going to take pictures and be like, look, there was no shit in the ball. Look, they're not.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Uh-oh.
Somebody else is shit-faced. Who's shit-faced?
Make sure you get another classic photo.
Who's shit-faced with you?
Mary.
Mary's shit-faced? Take pictures.
Again.
That's what I said. Take another photo.
More.
Like the last one.
Take more shit-faced pictures.
That was so great. She looked so blitzed.
You can use them as a wedding card invitation. They're fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
she really did. Yeah, in that last one, she
Oh,
really
and
did
a
look
nip.
white woman.
Yeah, dude. Stick her face to a Pokemon.
Oh, wait. I can play her music while she's gone.
Yes.
It sounds like she's lost in the forest.
Yes.
That depends on. I mean, this is usually her side quest music.
You know
Okay,
she's like this.
I'm back. No,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not. I'm back, and I was actually back a little sooner, but shit.
So she was
I-
eavesdropping.
Oh, a little sooner, but
No,
shit
I
happens,
wasn't
huh?
listening because I was looking at my thing going, I thought I was unmuted. How the hell do I unmute? So I wasn't paying attention to what y'all were saying. The only thing I heard
Bullshit.
is side quest
How do you
music.
unmute?
You push a button. I know how to, but it's muted on my headphones, not on stream, and I thought I was unmuted on stream. Or muted. Muted! I thought I was muted from StreamYards. I'm sorry. Am I boring you? I'll try.
I'm sorry. I was
It was
bring
not.
her-
Oh my god.
I was just thinking about the time where it wasn't this.
Shut up. Shut up.
It was a simpler time. Not like this.
There was the best of times. There was the worst of times.
No,
It was
Mark,
not
There was
you
a
did
time
not.
when Arwen had to take a shit.
No, I did not. I did not.
Arwen took a shit so
I don't even.
loud.
I do not need
Morgan
to tell y'all
Freeman
what I did or did not do
needed
in that
Morgan
powder room.
Freeman
That is
before
between me
it's
and my powder room. But no, maybe I just put lipstick on. Maybe I needed some, hand
So
lotion because my hands.
defensive
You
over
don't
pooping.
know. I was not pooping. Shut
Just
up! I
fluffing
was not pooping, Stephen. Got
Yeah,
me
wait,
saying
wait,
I gotta
pooping.
hurry up and pee. Gotta hurry up and pee.
Daryl, can you do this one? Daryl, can you do this one? Arwen took a shit so hard. Morgan Freeman needed Morgan Freeman to voice over Morgan Freeman.
Stop! No, do not do that, Daryl. That is a no. That do not do. Whatever you do in life, don't do that. Okay? Because that is just nasty. Steven! Oh my God, that you would even suggest. No.
my next?
Stop it! Stop! Steven, you better not! Oh my God! No! No! Neither one of y'all!
My back hurts so much I can't get up.
Right, no,
Too
that's a
late.
no. That's a no. No, I do not want to hear Morgan Freeman doing Morgan Freeman, me talking about pooping and farting. No,
Oh my!
I do not want it.
It was so
No, Mark.
amusing.
No.
Like March of the Shitters?
No, y'all, I do not like that word. You know that. I do not like that word.
Pooping?
This day
Stop.
will live in infamy as the day
Oh my
of the
God.
shitters.
Stop it. Stop. No.
But it's so funny.
I'm so fucking stoned right now. So funny. It hurts my back, and then it makes it feel better. That's the worst part.
Oh my God.
Every time I laugh, as soon as Chester started laughing and Boris started laughing, my back gave
It
out.
broke me. It broke me.
We broke my back. Yeah,
God, I'm crying.
you're crying.
Y'all are nice.
I'm crying for two different reasons. I have to sit
Oh,
up.
Stephen.
This
I'm
is
so
what you get
sorry.
when you come to a sausage fest.
This is why I don't come here anymore. You guys are hurting me. I can't get up.
Oh God.
Oh shit. You know what? That's why I put the beanbag couch on top.
No.
So for head injuries, I can ask for more. Ow!
The one shits. No, ew. You're. Oh, Mark. I thought it was an abbreviation of like a kind of wine.
How did you get?
The schnitzel or something? And
Yeah,
I'm like,
it goes in wine, Mark. It comes
he
out
literally
rosé.
means
It-
shit.
Schlitz malt splatter bowl.
Well, you know,
Hey.
Mark works at that bougie grocery store.
Yeah,
so
well,
I'm
well.
sure they have bougie wines that have
Yeah,
names and types.
Mark. It goes in Chardonnay. It comes out rosé.
Ew, stop.
The rosé table wine. The first question is, why is she on your table?
That'll also work with Dancing Queen, Cabrian.
Oh my god. Why not just use Bully Oster?
Y'all, I do not want to be associated with farts. I just don't.
It's
I
okay,
do
Fluffo
not.
Baggins. It's okay.
Look, okay, you get away with that because it's Fluffo. It's not Fardo. It just has a different
That's
We're not
ring
saying
and
anything.
vibe to it.
That's his middle name. How'd you know?
No, it's not.
Fluffo
Fluffo,
Fardo
Fluffo,
Baggins.
thank you.
And I will. Okay, fluff. Yes, I use the term fluff, not fart. So that's
Because
fine.
it comes
But
out like a gas cloud.
although, yeah, the green really. Oh
You
my
see the-
God.
Have you seen those World War II reenactments with all the poison gas everywhere? It's like that.
Stop.
Oh,
I am way too open with you people about shit.
Ow, fuck.
Yeah, you're way too open with us about shit.
Every time I laugh, it hurts.
Should have never told that story. Should have never told
You
it.
should have kept your hose quiet.
It was as big as
Right,
an
I should have
anaconda.
kept my hose quiet, right, Steven? Absolutely.
If you would like to
Damn.
buy more Chinese cats, go down to local Georgia
She had
Chinese.
once.
God.
Uh, Oh
I'm
God!
so sorry you're hurting.
No, you're not.
It's
No,
hard
it's
to
fine.
do.
I'm in good spirits because I smoked a lot of weed.
Okay, good. Join the
I'm
club.
going.
Fuck weed.
If I stand
Y'all
up,
ready
though,
to go?
This
no, I'm
is
not.
fun.
What do you mean? You have to leave?
Who?
No, I'm asking if y'all are ready to go because you said you got to stream.
No. What do you mean I got to stream?
Who has to stream?
That way you said.
I already did mine.
Oh.
No, I'm gonna. No.
Never mind. I'll be right back then.
Okay.
What is he talking about?
No,
I'm
Isaj.
No clue.
He thought Steve had said, I have to go because I have to stream.
Yeah.
That's what he heard. And he was like, okay, well, let's, we'll wrap it up then so you can go stream. But you just said to him, you don't have to stream. And now he knows, and he went to do his thing.
What?
Now, I was very succinct and very clear. Did that not make sense?
Count Flatula?
No, okay, you're just being a dick now. All right, Isaj. No, fluff does not suggest cheeks are flapping. It just means it's fluff instead of.
Hey guys, her new nickname is Count Fluffula, or like.
No, stop it.
Countess Fluffula. How dare you?
Count Flatula.
Okay, no. Now listen, now y'all pissed me off. I love Labyrinth. It's one of my favorite movies. I am not so let's stop at the bog of eternal stench. No. Because that looks like it would smell so damn bad. You got that shit on your shoe, you're gonna smell it forever. I don't play with that. No, I am not being associated with that. No, I will be associated with the bubbles and the ball and the pretty
ball.
shit like that. Yeah, the ball scene. I love that scene.
The balls.
But yes, the ball scene. What? Why is that so funny?
Say it again.
What was wrong with the ball scene?
I like the way he was fondling the balls.
It's beautiful. Her ball gown. That's yes.
Oh,
the
that scene.
Yeah. What other scene? Oh wait, you're talking about Remind Me of the Babe. You're talking about that scene?
No, you literally keep saying I love the balls scene.
Well, there is some balls dropping on that scene.
No, you're not getting it. Never mind.
I do get it. I do get it.
That chat, can you explain it the idiom to Armin, please? I need a
Balls
nap.
as in a man's balls, right?
No, I need a nap. I can't do this no more.
What are you talking?
My brain
no. You can't throw something out there like that and then.
Yes, I can. I'm Canadian.
No, that's no excuse. And me be like, well, what are you talking about? No, that's not fair. Oh my God, hang on, Mary. Shut up, Stephen. Mary, hey,
What
Mary.
are y'all doing?
Hey, what's going on? They're being mean to me, Mary.
I just got back and I've had 2 Long Island iced teas and I feel great. No,
oh my God, I just saw you in private chat. I'm so sorry.
I mean, it literally was only like 2 minutes.
So
Okay,
don't worry about her. She's been bullying people all night.
No, Steven's trying to clock me on shit, and I don't know why or how.
Hey, Scott.
She likes the ball scene.
Yeah, the ball, Mary. When I talk, you've seen Labyrinth, right?
She loves the ball scene.
Oh my God!
Don't make me.
Okay. I even clipped part of it for my intro.
All right, slow down the words and say them separately.
You
love the balls scene.
Yes,
Get it?
that's what I said. I love the ball scene.
No.
That's what the ball scene. It is. What else do you think I'm saying?
It's so much.
It sounds like you say balls theme.
Ball theme.
No, ball scene. Like okay, seriously, I guess type it. Like you see the balls.
No, it's a ball. They're at a ball. She's in a ball gown. There's music.
No,
they're
you were
dancing.
saying I love the ball scene. Like you like the balls you were seeing. You like the ball. Like you kept saying I like the balls.
You kept doubling down on it, Olive.
But that's what it's.
The ball scene. Come on.
Stop. Okay, I get it. I
Ballroom.
get the ballroom scene. Thank you. The ballroom scene. 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 That's what I meant. Yes.
She loves the ball scene.
Steven, stop it.
You said it. You said it.
But you would what? I was not saying what you implied I said, or was saying or thinking. I was saying.
No, you just said it without realizing you were saying it. That's.
Anyway, Yeah, that's it, Mary. That's the one I was talking about. I was going to ask you if it sounded like anything dirty, but well, we've already.
Anything, if you say balls by itself in any form, it's dirty.
Balls.
Yeah, exactly.
The balls remind me of the babe.
Balls.
The babe with the Voodoo. Oh my God. Hoodoo remind me of the babe.
Her balls remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? The power of balzo.
Okay, Asajj, that's what I thought him and Jester meant. Because yeah, Bowie wasn't hiding nothing in that scene. It was out. It was proud. It was there for you to replicate on an etch and sketch. I mean, it was there in your face.
Why did you have an etch-a-sketch for that purpose?
I'm just saying, it was very clear. You could reproduce it.
No, Armin, why did you have an etch-a-sketch for
I didn't. It was a euphemism.
For Bowie's balls. Why did you have an etch-a-sketch?
He doesn't have a very big team.
It was so clear that you could create it in an etch and sketch. That's what I'm talking about.
During Labyrinth, I'm going to etch-a-sketch Bowie's balls.
I mean, everybody's seen it, okay? If you've seen the movie, you know what we're talking about. That's what I
Never
thought they
seen
were
it.
talking
Don't
about.
want to.
Oh, it's one of my favorites. But it is very, very, very fantasy. But it is very Henson fantasy, and I don't know if that's actually Mary's jam. You like fantasy, but you like it kind of more grounded in reality, right?
That's not fantasy.
Correct.
Yeah, more historical fantasy as opposed to
right.
Yay, let's go in the labyrinth.
Yeah. No. Well, and it just looks weird. I think I have
great,
seen Legend.
I haven't seen Legend in a while.
Legend is the one with Tom Cruise, right?
Yes, that's another one of my
favorites.
favorites.
It's okay. Yeah, I don't mind that one.
You'll see that one, but you won't see Labyrinth.
I've never. Well, to be fair, I've never seen Labyrinth. People always have made fun of Labyrinth, so it's just and it's David Bowie, so I can't get past the mullet thing, and I just.
But it is a musical, Mary. It is a musical, and actually, it's some of his best work.
He wanted to be in that movie too.
Oh yeah, Bowie had a mullet at one point, but
not during that movie.
Yeah, it's not really a mullet.
No, it's 80s rock hair.
Yeah, it's like hair.
I can't.
But that's not Mary's thing either.
No.
Well, Mary's a weirdo.
But I love it.
So are you, Stephen.
Oh, I know. I have a card.
A card?
I wear it around my neck.
He is card carrying. Yeah, he has spiked. Now, Legend. Okay, let me tell y'all something about Legend. If you have only seen the theatrical release, which is wonderful, that was the one with that gorgeous Tangerine Dream, Christopher Frank soundtrack, fucking phenomenal. But the movie to me feels a little disjointed and a little weird, or like a little rushed.
What movie?
Watch of Legend. Oh. Watch the director's cut, how he wanted it to be presented. All those scenes he had to end up cutting actually do end up enhancing the film. The story is more solid. Even the soundtrack is a little different. It's a little more sweeping. It becomes a little bit more of a serious movie. And it still has its comedy. It's got, Blix and all them, yuck, yuck, yuck. But it's fucking phenomenal. So if you love the movie, but you really want to see it the way the director wanted it to be seen, watch the director's cut, that release. It will fill in gaps that it works. Anyway, that's my tip for the night because I do love that movie so much.
I might give it a try. Chris, do you like Labyrinth? Thinking? Yeah.
Dance Magic.
It was like Jennifer Connelly's first movie.
Can't decide.
With the Chili Down gang, the ones who lose their heads, the Chili Down.
I liked it when I was a kid. I haven't watched it since.
He liked it when he was a kid. He hadn't watched it since.
And it still counts. He likes it now.
Well, some of us have never grown up because we still watch it.
It's actually a good. It actually holds up.
I watched it last.
Apparently, that's the next movie night.
Did you like the Dark Crystal, Jester?
No.
The original, yes.
Yeah, I feel that way too.
I have such mixed feelings about that movie. I wanted to love it, but where I wanted it to be really serious, it was goofy, and where I wanted it to be a little less, they tried to be serious. I don't know why I couldn't vibe with it the way I wanted to. It's fucking Henson. He's a master.
That's because you're racist.
In my eyes. Why? No, I'm not. I like the Gelflings. Shut up.
But you're still racist. You like the Gelfling. Okay. No.
I do like the Gelflings. But
what about the Skeksis? All the podlings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they were called, Skeksis, right? Okay, that one that went me. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, it took me out every time. Yeah, I couldn't take him. I wanted him to be badass. I didn't want him to be fucking Jar Jar Binks as a Skeksy.
Jar Jar Binks.
You know, well, I mean, he was goofy when he didn't need to be. Jar Jar didn't need to be quite as goofy as they made him. He was the fucking, keep on trucking man from the 70s with his big old bell-bottom feet and his always messing up. I'm like, give him some dignity. But anyway, I didn't like that character. Huh?
And this is why people believe he was Sith Lord.
Yes, and see, I buy that. I love that. Sith Jar Jar has restored him in my eyes. Restored him. Hell yeah. I actually ended up getting him, Jester. Getting the skin. Arlena and I both have the skins. Yes. The Jar Jar skin. Yes, Mary, I got him. I haven't played him yet.
I think it's gone now. Didn't it reset today?
I don't know. I thought it was Saturday.
I haven't played Fortnite in so long.
I'm not bad-mouthing Darth Jar Jar, Mark. I love Darth Jar Jar's my jam. It's
next to the balls scene.
The good ambassador Jar Jar, except I did like him better because of Clone Wars, but Clone Wars saved a lot of characters for me. But yeah, I couldn't stand him in the movies. I'm like, they made him the biggest doof, and he's always on. He's always the doof. There's never an off button for him. And it's just, I was fucking Jar Jar fatigued by the time I got done with that movie. Or the whole series. I mean, honest to God. It's like, and he got to be ambassador? Who the hell did he suck off for that? Because he sure as hell didn't earn it.
So we know what kind
of irritated.
We know what kind of fan fiction Arwen writes now.
No, I know that was crude. I apologize, but that's how incredulous I was. That the character ended up becoming this, high position, like he's, so capable. I'm like, all he did was bumfuck his way into success, and even then, it really wasn't him that did it. It was the others that ended up doing it.
Arwen, what you've got to remember is we only know exactly how much luck was involved in all of Jar Jar's victories because we saw it so up close. To everyone else, the shit he did is actually quite amazing. He took out a tank on his own.
Yeah, I see your point.
He did all this stuff. But from a distance, looks great. But when you see it up close to see how he actually did, you realize, oh my God.
Absolutely
right. It's like looking at Mr. At 007 long distance, and when you get close, it's fucking Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Or throwing a Three Stooges character into the script, and they're always blah, 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 and it's constant. It's like, for that kind of movie, you needed a freaking break for this character, and they never gave it to us until Clone Wars. The animated Clone Wars did calm his ass down, and where you could actually it was still Jar Jar.
Robot Chicken did him justice.
Jar Jar, that's great.
Robot Chicken did him justice. Haunting Anakin in the afterlife.
So,
Andy, we be together forever. Andy, Andy.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be going off about Jar Jar, but yeah the real it's so fun. Yeah, Mary, you missed it. I admitted to them. My husband called me an idiot savant when it came to strategic board games like Risk and shit like that.
Risk does not count.
Because what he had, I don't know, he had strategy. He had all these board games, and then he had these paper military games you could play that he'd kind of do for starships. Anyway, I don't know. I always ended up outmaneuvering him or winning, and he just was like, "What?" It's like, you got to be an idiot savant because you have no idea how you're doing it. He was totally right. I didn't. I just kind of went with instinct, and it just worked out.
Extended beginner's luck.
Mark, maybe when you say it ends tomorrow, do you mean like 2:00 tomorrow?
Tomorrow, probably
like
after the
24
events.
hours, or do you mean like Sunday?
Tomorrow's the Star Wars event, right?
Oh, I don't know.
So it'll
yes,
probably
they said that on the game
Sunday.
show.
Yeah, they did. Okay,
yeah,
they did.
Remember you're attacking the Death Star tomorrow.
Oh, when is what time is that?
Tomorrow.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know the time. I don't know the time. All I know is tomorrow. You have Google.
What do you mean you don't know, Mark? What do you mean you don't know, Steven? You are the what is it? Let's see, Big Daddy Fortnite.
That's cool.
That's retired, actually. Wait, is
He
Rumble
will
down?
always be big for me.
What
No,
time
I'm still
is
going.
the Fortnite live event tomorrow? Okay. All right, let's see what it says. 2:00 Eastern. Wait, what? No. Yes.
Hold on, I'll
2
find it.
2 p.m. Wait, I think I got it.
This
2
is why you don't
p.m.
ask her to do Google.
Eastern and 11 a.m. Pacific time. So Central, y'all just got to figure that shit out.
I'm
should
not
be an
really
hour
worried about that.
No,
event.
it's
I
2
just
o'clock
want to know.
real time.
Okay.
Got it.
It ends
Yeah.
on June 7th, which means it'll be at 2
Come
o'clock in the morning.
PM.
Yeah, I said
Okay.
PM.
Well, usually it's at like in the morning.
The events? No.
Okay. Well, they haven't done an event in a very long time.
I don't know. I would think, but yeah,
The last event that we did,
Never Googling.
I think it was my first and last event, was we couldn't hear anyone talk. Do y'all remember that one jumping around?
Yeah, I did that one
and
with
no
Castle.
one could hear anything?
Yeah. We couldn't hear each other. We were just kind of just doing our own thing, and it didn't make any sense.
Because Steven and Jester, and I think it was me and Will.
It was Explorer.
Was it? Okay, Explorer. No one could hear it, so we couldn't talk to each other. And I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? And
Yeah,
then Steven
was solo
he
in that
kept
event.
getting disconnected. And finally, he's like, fuck, I can't get back in. He kept getting disconnected.
Yeah,
It
I think
was
ever since then, I never tried to do
ridiculous.
an event.
Yeah.
That
So
was my first and last.
only. Yes, same. Absolutely. And I was
I don't
in
really play
Arlena,
Battle
so I'll never
Royale
forget
anymore.
that.
If I do Fortnite, it's always Lego because I get so much XP with it.
That's okay. They announced Resident Evil 9 today, a new Deadpool VR game, a new MMORPG shooter, and Atomic Heart 2.
You know, now that I know that Neil Patrick Harris is Deadpool, I will never hear anything other than Neil Patrick Harris.
What?
He's playing Deadpool in the game that they're going to release. He's doing the
I'm
voice of
getting it.
Deadpool.
It's for Meta. No, it's for MetaQuest. You don't have to buy the whole VR set.
I
From
love
Facebook.
Neil Patrick
And it
Harris.
probably
but
doesn't come on the first one. I have the first one. I have an Oculus one, which is now Meta, but I bet you it won't come out for that one.
I just can't know that he's Deadpool. Now that I know that he's Deadpool, he will never be Deadpool. He will be Neil Patrick Harris. And I love him, but he's not Deadpool.
No, it makes
Yeah,
him
but he
sound
could
really
totally
soy.
pull it off.
No, he
No,
doesn't. He sounds
I
like a
don't
soy.
know.
Really?
Yeah, he sounds like a soy Deadpool.
He
The only
doesn't
way I
have
can
that
describe it.
that slight, that snarky, always that edge that Deadpool manages to have. And everything he
Speaking of Neil
says.
Patrick Harris, there is a new box, by the way. You remember the box we did on my channel?
Oh no.
There's box
Yes! Yay!
2. Yeah.
Oh my god,
I
that
haven't
was
gotten
fun.
it yet.
Those are fun.
What are we talking about?
It's kind of like a mystery solve it.
It's an escape room
game,
type
right?
box.
Yeah, basically. But it was done by Neil Patrick Harris, and it was actually
It was really
brilliant.
good. It was really good. I thought those things were going to be kind of boring, kind of want, kind of well, what? But no, that story was excellent.
It was funny. It was good.
All
It
the
wouldn't have
clues
been
that you
cool if we
got
hadn't done it
and-
together, though. If somebody had done it by themselves, I don't think it would have been as fun.
Yeah, it was. It was a group effort. It was a group effort.
That's what she said.
Oh my God, Cambrian, limp.
Yeah, very much so.
And y'all, I am all about Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. Okay, I always thought Doogie Howser, and then he grew up to be not Doogie Howser, and then it was like, what the hell's going on with Neil Patrick Harris? Well, then when he resurfaced in my life, it was Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
Really?
And I just
Ew.
was like, oh, this is so good.
Yeah,
not,
by then
not
he'd
the
already
Liverpool,
done a lot
but-
of other stuff.
Yeah, and then I remember him. I'm like, oh yeah, he was the
'Cause
one
he was
in
in How I Met
Starship
Your Mother.
Troopers. Oh yeah,
And
that was
Starship
him.
Troopers, yeah.
So, but that sing-along blog, man, I fucking fell in love with that. And then seeing him do bits and pieces and kind of the sense of humor that he started incorporating into his performances and stuff, I love him. No, I don't want. I'm not as Deadpool. But Mary, you watch it, look at it, and see what you think. You may. Be
I'm sure I'll agree with y'all, but it sucks
But-
because to me, anything he's done lately has just been great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a
kills
fan.
me.
He is a good actor. He's just
And
not dead.
yeah, I agree.
Oh my God! And Felicia Day was in that, and oh shit! Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
I loved him in How I
Oh
Met
my
Your
God,
Mother.
Mal, Firefly, someone help me! Ah, it's not.
You have
Norman.
Google right in front of
No, but you know it. You know it.
No, I don't. You have Google right in front of you.
Chester, you've watched Firefly, right?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Serenity.
Nathan Fillion. Nathan
Oh,
Fillion.
yeah.
Nathan.
What
Oh,
about
that's
him?
going to drive me
Why
nuts.
did you say-
Nathan
didn't know what-
Fillion plays Captain Hammer,
Yeah.
Dr. Horrible's nemesis.
That's because
Oh,
it was
yeah.
directed by what's his face?
Joss
They're all friends.
Whedon.
Yeah,
Joss
and they're all
Whedon.
friends.
Yeah, it is a Joss
so-
Whedon project, so do with that what you
Yeah.
will. But I fell in love with it before Joss Whedon went crazy, and I still love it. I will still watch it to this day and just laugh my ass off.
They also did some like read of some script. I can't remember what it was. It was like a holiday thing a while ago too.
Really?
Nathan
Yeah.
Fillion plays in some random shit.
Yeah, he does. He's
just God.
I watched.
It's so
I
good.
never watched anything past the first episode. But have y'all ever watched that Clorinda diet? Where
Yes, the Santa Clarita. Oh my God!
Yes.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Oh, Drew Barrymore eats his
first-
ass.
Yes, she like destroys him, and like it's crazy. I was like, "What the fuck is
That
this?"
is the weirdest. And have you watched where he ends up the head? Just the head?
Yes. I
He
was
comes
like,
back. Vori, have you seen it?
No, but I'm not
Oh.
going. So you don't. You keep
Okay,
talking about
okay.
that. I'm not worried about it. So.
But yes, y'all. He's in that.
It's insane.
Jeez.
You know, he ends up in freaking one of the first Percy film or second Percy
Yeah.
film
He
I
as
know him in
Hermes,
Destiny.
the messenger god.
Yeah.
He was
Loved- of course, loved him in
Cade Six
Firefly.
in Destiny.
Loved him in The Rookie. Fucking phenomenal series. If y'all haven't seen that, you want some really good, solid Nathan Fillion work. The Rookie's fantastic. But yeah, he plays such a douche in Dr. Horrible's sing-along vlog, and you love him for that. You want him to be the douche because he's hysterical. You kind of root for him till he.
I never
out at the
watched
end.
that. My sister was obsessed with it, but I never got into it.
It was
so
pretty
good.
funny. That was like what, 15 years ago almost.
Something like that. It's ridiculous,
while
but
ago
oh
now.
my God, it is easily no shit some of Neil Patrick Harris's best work. He embodies that character and kind of
you
what that
see
character
him,
goes through in his journey. It's actually really, really good. It's a great performance.
Did you watch him do what is it? A series of unfortunate events on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've never seen that.
He does a
pretty
really good
good.
job in that show too.
Who
'Cause
does he
he-
play? Who does he play in that?
The guy, I can't remember his name.
What's his?
The part that Jim Carrey plays in the movie.
Yeah, he's the bad guy.
Oh,
He's
okay.
always trying to be somebody else and is always trying to take everything.
Okay. Yes, yeah, Mark. He's also Guy Gardner in the new Superman movie. Which, that hair. I know. I've heard. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know,
Superman.
but I have seen a picture and heard people
got the-
say it is lore accurate, but it just fucking looks like somebody literally put a bowl over his head and went with shears. It's horrible, and that color on him. The man does not have the complexion for that color blonde. Those highlights are all wrong. And it makes him look ill. It's just lemony snickets
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that's
for snickety.
the writer. That's not the bad guy's name.
Yeah, in the series and in the movie, Lemony Snicket is the narrator.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. My nephew used to read those books, but I never did. But
His
I've
name
heard
is, like,
they're
on the
good.
tip
I've
of
heard
my
it's a good
tongue.
story.
I'm just not looking it up.
Well, okay, he's a ginger. He looks blonde to my eyes. Like maybe a strawberry. It could be a strawberry, but whatever the hell it is, it just does not work with his skin tone. And maybe that's the point. But he doesn't look threatening to me. He doesn't look like he would fuck me up. He looks like he's, a day away from jaundice and passing out, or his liver giving out or something. And it doesn't work. It's just shit like that's important, even on men. Even on characters or male performers. They have to have, everything has to be right, or it's just, it's going to have the opposite effect. At least in the comic. Yeah.
Gotta take care of, yeah.
But I'm sure he'll do a good job. He looks so freaky weird. I just can't deal with Mal looking like that. Where did Daryl go, by the way?
He's in chat.
He's in the chat every once in a while.
Daryl is in the chat. Daryl. Oh my God, Daryl, what are you doing? Doogie Deadpool? Yeah, I just can't.
Where's Daryl?
Although I haven't kept up with the real Deadpool's situation with him and his wife suing that guy.
No,
I'm just agitated about that. I'm like, y'all need to stop, because this guy didn't do anything wrong. And y'all know it.
Yeah, I haven't really paid attention to it. I'm just like,
I mean, it's one of two things. Okay, it can only be where he's concerned. Well, no, that's not true. It could be one of three things. It could be he knows she's wrong, but because, oh my God, pedestal, look at me, I'm so lucky to have a hot young chick, mother of my child, I'll do whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. He could be either henpecked like crazy, which I don't really think that's the case, but that's an option. Or she could have spun a tale to him, and him being, her husband is going to, of course, believe her. But then, and when he finds out all of this is bullshit, that train's already sailed. He's going to stand by his wife. And that's honorable, but it's going to get them in hell of a lot of trouble. Or they could both be the most major douchebags on the face of the planet. I like to think it's number two. But to be honest,
I'm more inclined to go with number 3.
Did someone say number 2?
That's what I'm afraid of. That they're both just egotistical douchebags, and I hate to think that. But
but I've heard that he was part of the Diddy party, so.
What? No.
So I've just been kind of like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Well, it is what it is, man. But I will always love Deadpool. Deadpool is the guy, But Ryan
I like Deadpool, but I've always liked Ryan Reynolds, so it's. It would be disheartening for me to.
I'm the opposite. I only like him as Deadpool, but I love him as Deadpool. It's like if he played no other character, I'd be happy. He could just.
I don't like all of his movies, but there's a good number that I like. I like him as an individual. Like he's always.
He will always be Van Wilder to me.
See, that's the one I haven't seen.
Oh, he will always be Van Wilder to me, or the one where it's the restaurant movie.
I haven't seen that one either, but I love Just Friends.
Who is Hal Jordan, and why does he look like his gay uncle?
You haven't seen those movies. It's like the most raunchiest movies he's done.
Are you saying Ryan Reynolds looks like Hal Jordan's gay uncle?
Well, that's who he played when he played Green Lantern.
Okay, hang on. I do have to go. Who the hell is Hal Jordan? Hang on.
He's a Green Lantern.
Waiting.
Or maybe
that was
I
the
should
movie
Google.
Waiting, wasn't it?
Does Ryan Reynolds look like?
Waiting is the one about the restaurant.
What is it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's
Jordan.
it's the restaurant one with him is yeah.
Oh, I don't
Ryan
need
Reynolds.
to put who is. Okay, Hal Jordan.
He's
sorry,
waiting
y'all.
for the 17-year-old girl to be 18. So messed up.
All right. I think I could see that. That's fair. That's fair, Mark. Oh, Nathan Fillions. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I definitely see that.
Oh, yeah.
Daryl, that's cool. We can do that when you do it. It's fine. If everyone's good with that, it's up to everyone.
It's been going on all evening, so why not?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if you've ever worked in the food industry, you know.
What?
The movie called Waiting.
Oh,
Ron
I
Reynolds.
haven't seen that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got it. It's a movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Can confirm. Have worked as a waiter.
Ooh, I'll
You
pass.
don't. Yeah.
Well,
that sounds like it might have some stuff in it.
I've got to
Yeah.
say, it was about 20 years ago. We had a restaurant in the next town over called Jose's Mexican Restaurant. One of the staff got caught jorking it into the salad.
God, ew, why? Why the hell would somebody?
No.
God.
Don't know, but I'm just like, dude, I'm glad I didn't eat that salad.
Okay, now how they get caught again? Camera?
Probably because he was doing it in the middle of the.
No camera. This was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Manager
Somebody
saw
walked
him.
in and, like,
Oh my
him.
God. Ew.
Somebody walked in and caught him.
Fucking hell.
It's just like that dude with the Wendy's chili.
I swear to God, some people need to just put it on ice for a
And,
day.
There was security camera footage
You'll
of some
be
dude
all
peeing in
right.
a coffee pot in an office.
Why? What? Pissed off at a
Hey
boss, I
man,
guess.
when you hate your job, you hate your job.
Mark said unwanted protein.
That is so beyond what I would think of
Yes.
doing, though, to someone. I don't care how pissed off I've got to get. I'm not going to pee in their coffee.
Either that or I'm going to have an unwanted quinceañera.
Oh, that's nasty.
Those are just extreme
Sherry,
examples. But
love that.
the best advice I will ever give anyone is don't piss off the person who has your food before you do.
Right? That just is. That's yeah.
So just leave it there. Just don't piss them off, because
Yeah. You treat the wait staff like shit and tell them the food's shit, guess what? You're going to get probably shit.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Chris told me about a time. What did you say? You don't ever complain about your steak. What happened? They took it and threw it on the floor and pissed on it or something.
Oh my God.
Hey, Chris.
They said, "Hey."
Yes. Hey, Chris.
No, I'm just verifying that I said it correctly.
We're not about
Threw it on the floor. Stepped on it. He brushed off any dirt to make it non-noticeable, and then peed on it. Then grilled it again and served it because she was. What did she say about it?
She can't quite nail it, but there's a familiar taste.
She said she loved it and couldn't quite nail it, but there was a familiar taste.
Oh
laughing.
my God.
But ever since he found that out, he will never complain about his food at a restaurant.
Well, that's why I always get mine well done, because yes, I have tried to do medium well, and it always ends up being so. I just well done from the start. I know it's going to be cooked all the way through, and I won't have to even think about.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I was about to say, so you're okay ordering it well done if it's been pissed on.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm not going to send.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm not going to order a medium well and risk it being too pink and me sending it back because I don't want to get pissed on or stomped on. Well done all the way, baby. That'll make me happy. And it usually comes out perfect because it's like a hockey puck, and I love it.
The thing you need to remember, the thing if you're going to complain, it's not that you're going to complain, it's how you do it.
Yeah,
I agree, and I hate sending shit back. I think I've only done it twice in my life. I hate it. I don't want to be rude.
It takes a lot for me to send something back.
And I've been out with people that have bitched about every single minute, moment, the moment we sat down, and it's like, well, you leave that waiter and waitress alone. Let them do their job.
Yeah.
Okay, you've had 2 sips of your tea. Fucking hell, don't be snapping for them to come over and fill it. Give them a moment. Drink a little bit. Relax. You know, it's
enjoy
like,
the moment.
Yeah, calm the fuck down.
I've taken waiters to the side regarding people I've been sat with and said stuff like, look, can you make sure my food's prepared separately to hers? I don't like her either.
There you go. That's smart. That is smart. I believe it, Mark. Mark's gone full carrot.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you about Mark. Oh, my God. I was so pissed. He was mad because his sushi was taking forever. Now, if you like sushi, you know sometimes it's an art. It's not just food; it's an art.
Yes, it's
Mark
ritual.
is pissed because we have just gotten our actual entrees. He's already gotten like a roll or two, but his third roll is taking forever. So as soon as it comes out, by the way, we're not done eating yet. His third roll comes out, and to be passive aggressive, I would like a to-go box. Okay.
Oh my God.
They bring him a to-go box, and he puts his roll in it. We're still eating, by the way. We're still eating. By the time we're done eating, Mark has eaten the third roll out of the to-go box.
Oh, Mark!
Oh, Mark.
Mark, you're more of
Ooh.
a prima donna than I am.
so
What the
pissed.
hell, Mark? That is diva behavior. Peak diva behavior, Mark.
That's great.
Oh my God. Although I must salute
Chris
you
said
for it.
Mark is the Ryan Canale of Backtube.
He says second roll.
It
It
bull.
wasn't even the third,
Second
it was the second. It's like, geez. It's already like,
Got it to go, and then you had to eat it right there.
I was so mad. I was like full Karen. I was like, calm down.
diva. I am dead.
Bad Mark.
All right, y'all give me a moment. I gotta go get a drink.
Where did Steven go? He's
I'll be
quiet.
right back. He's there.
I think we broke Steven.
I'll be right back.
He there's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Which I'm about to be here in a couple minutes. I gotta get up at 5:30 in the morning and go to work. Oh shit. Yep, Mark, hang on.
side quest.
Oh my God.
Are we timing this one?
No, I forgot.
That's the timer.
But I mean, it's been what, 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Okay. We'll add 30 seconds to the time. Sing along if you know the words.
What is
Are
it?
there words?
It's a song from Mario Super Mario Paint on the Super Nintendo.
It has words?
No,
No.
but I do have to restart it. Arwen Adventure Time, Part 2.
Mario Paint. Like what? What the hell made you think to do that music for it?
Just it fits so
Yeah.
perfect.
It's cracking me up.
Was it like 4 weeks ago when we were just like listening to random music and this was the one that stuck out the most?
Oh, I specifically found this for Arwen.
Yeah.
You do realize she probably went to Wendy's.
I'm gonna go get a drink. Well,
I want a Frosty. I want a baked potato with cheese.
And now all I can think about is drawing that on that stinking game last week.
Wendy's has really gone downhill, unfortunately, the last few years.
It really has. Ours closed. It's been here up here for years and it closed. It's a bank now. It's weird.
wow.
the Wendy's here is still good. It's just the Burger Kings are the one that. Bleh.
Yeah, a lot of our Burger Kings closed.
Okay,
a long
I'm
time
back.
Okay. And so 2 minutes 20 seconds.
It's side quest music. See, that wasn't bad, was
Yeah,
it?
she's getting into that bracket of 2 minutes.
I am.
Not like the almost
Under 3
5
minutes,
minutes last week.
Yeah,
See, the
unlike
key-
the 20 minutes.
The key, if my cats have food and water, and if my kids don't need anything, because sometimes they intersect, or I need to ask them something, and then we get in a conversation, and there we go, and then I squirrel, and then I come back,
This is
and
why
then,
we call it
the
side
cats
quest.
need to be food, need to be right, they need to be fed,
And
they
then
need
it becomes
water.
Wendy's or
Well, those are extremes. Those are not all the time.
those are extremes.
Those are even I'm like, what the hell?
The
Did I
fact
really
that
do
it
that?
happened once is just insane.
God, I must have really wanted that Wendy's.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to dip. I've got to get up early in the morning and go to work. So
Okay.
thank you, Arwen, for running the show tonight. Very much.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
And
Daryl.
thank you guys for being here. Mary, Stevens, great to see y'all.
You too.
So, Arwen, do you remember my tagline?
No matter where shit.
Where you are in the
No matter
galaxy.
where you are in the galaxy or where you go, you'll always have a home on the back tube. Is that right?
Close enough.
No, legit. Okay, shit.
Close
Doing
enough.
this to me, Daryl.
You got the gist. It's
Okay.
fine.
It's the kids' table, y'all.
I've heard it every week, nearly every week for almost 4 years. You'd think I'd have
And
it.
you still got it wrong.
I know, but you
You still
didn't.
got it wrong.
Anyway, all right, it's fine. No matter
I will
where you
say it
are in the
before-
galaxy, you have a seat at our table. You always have a seat at our table.
There you go.
There we go.
No matter where you are in the galaxy, you always have a seat at our table. See, I knew I
And then
would.
Jester goes.
It's the kids' table, y'all.
Yay! Nice.
Love you guys. See y'all later.
Love you,
Bye.
Daryl. Oh my God. Did Mark want to come in? Was he saying he wanted to come in, or?
I don't think so. He's got to get up at whatchamacallit. I mean, he should because he's still up. To me, what's the difference? You know.
Yeah.
To me, it's easier to sit here and talk than it is to type on my phone. But you know, whatever.
That is true.
But yeah, we just got back from dinner, so.
What did you have?
Oh my God, two big Long Island iced teas. Look, here's where they get you. After the first one, you're just like, oh, cool. She's like, you want another one? Yeah. By the time the second one comes out, I'm then feeling it. Woo. So then we had the whole second one. If I had had a third, I wouldn't be coherent, I don't think. Then I had jalapeno poppers that were stuffed with crab meat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had fried green tomatoes and a French tip sandwich.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yep. Chris had fried mushrooms. I don't do mushrooms. Bleh.
Me
And he had a club sandwich. And then we went and got ice cream.
Mark, can I just say, we need to address this. Mark, we know we are still live. Daryl left. We didn't end the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, we know.
We know we are. Yes, we are quite. No, we know. Why do you extra innings?
Right. Can't even have a nap without someone waking me up. No.
Sorry, Steven.
You fucking know, man.
No, Mark, I am in charge
Where's the
of
alarm clock?
physically
You're
ending
in charge
the
of
stream.
loud noises.
I am physically in charge
Physically
of ending
charged
the
of
stream.
shouting.
You know what? It's time for
We're
you to
not
wake
done
up
that.
then. Maybe you need
No,
to
no,
wake up.
no. It's time to go back to bed. I'm trying to get
the binky.
At least I was laughing.
I have my binky, thank you. It's called a fucking comforter. It's called a fucking comforter. I sleep on a 7-foot beanbag couch on top of a mattress on top of a bed frame. I sleep there.
Yes.
You think I'm joking? I'm not.
No, Mark, I did not forget to end the stream. I'm doing great.
Dude,
I
it
haven't
melts.
even looked at that button in about an hour. I'm
Because he
doing
can't read it. He can't read
Yes,
it. That's why.
Yes, it's the big red one in the top right-hand corner.
That's
I
not
see
what
it.
it says. It doesn't say I'm a big
It says
red
end
button.
stream. It says end stream.
There you
And I
go. You got it.
purposely
But on
kept
that
my
note, I am
hands-
going to have to bow out as well.
Me too. I'm tired as fuck.
All right, well then, you know what? We'll go ahead and end the stream. I think that
Okay.
works.
Sweet.
So does anybody want to mention anything?
Yeah,
or-
I'll be live tomorrow at 4 p.m. on Rumble for the Future Game Show and Jump Ship. I will also
Not
be
the
muting.
Fortnite event?
If you know what, if I was a jump, I'm gonna hire a midget to mushroom slap somebody. Swear to God,
Mushroom slap.
it's gonna be a toadstool slap. You're gonna have to get real close. Let me tell you how close you have to get.
Okay, did you say at 4 o'clock?
That's at 4 p.m. ET. Yes.
4 p.m. Eastern, y'all. 4 p.m. real time. Okay, making sure. And anybody else?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
All right, now hang
Not
on.
at this time.
Let me see if I remember this. No
Mary
matter
will be
where
drinking
you
more
are in the
long hours.
galaxy, no matter where you are in the galaxy, you always have a seat at our table.
Why you sound like Clifton Friday?
Because I'm trying to remember the words.
No.
Are you
And
sure
in
you
the
weren't
stream-
reading something from the backstage or
I
something?
promise I'm
Because
not
it was
reading
words.
anything. No.
It
I'm
sounds
looking at the end stream thinking,
Look
okay,
at-
I'm saying the words, but I'm
All right,
thinking,
all right.
uh-huh.
I got a serious question. How many terrorists are holding you against your will?
How many what?
Wherever
None.
you are on the galaxy, you will always have a seat at our table.
I wanted to be sure I wasn't going to forget it.
You
Cameron.
sounded like a terrorist captured with you.
Oh, God. No, I was
Come back
trying
next
to
week, but
say.
they will release me into public custody.
Daryl, I'm sorry. I phonetically sounded it out. Mark, really?
Now I
You
know
did kind of.
the speak and spell.
Shut up. It was you. All right, we're ending the stream if we
Bye,
let
y'all.
you know. Okay, anyway. Bye, y'all. Have a good one. Don't be afraid to come back. All right, play outro and end the stream. Here we go.